Okay.
DM's not even here yet.
He's right there.
Exactly.
Yep. The DM's not even here.
Oh.
He is.
Mr. DM, I have a question about bastions.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
You did not do your homework, buddy.
I did my homework, actually, buddy. Okay. But no one brought up this point in text or in voice. So I wanted to ask the question.
Okay.
What's
What are we asking? I'm the DM.
When you order a facility,
When you order one,
research, all it says is gather information. That is extremely vague.
Correct.
I think that's up to the DM's interpretation.
Okay.
Of what
Correct.
You get.
Okay. Well, that was my question. Thank you.
Not a problem.
All right.
Because it will the bastion itself.
Next question.
Will determine what, like, the special facility will determine what you get as a research. Like what the research order gives you.
Damn, no shot. My mic was off during that.
Damn.
Oh, it all was.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, there's definitely a shot.
Right when you said DM isn't here, I unmuted and said yes I am, and then Evan asked a question, and then Z just answered it while I was talking. I was like, oh, he actually is just playing DM tonight, I guess. Repeat the question, Evan.
Research. When you command a bastion or a facility, to research, it's just very vague. It just says it gathers information. Like, is that something I choose or like work toward research or something?
Which exact?
Well, I think it depends on the
facility
bastion.
is this?
I only have barracks and sanctuary, so I don't think I'm gonna.
You don't even have a research station, buddy.
You can only issue the commands for which the special facilities you have are.
Oh, I see. So that one can only do. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that one I can only recruit.
So, like, I can't issue the research.
Okay.
I can't
Never
issue
mind.
the gather. I can only issue the craft or the recruit.
Very well.
orders.
Yep.
Very
correct.
Well. Very well.
So the bastion will determine what you gain as a research during your research.
That answered my question now. Yep.
I just got one thing to say. Chickawaga.
What does that mean?
Yep.
It was the first meet of 2024.
Oh. Well, all right then.
Dang, this guy's spitting.
Knock knock. You know, knock knock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did you hear me about we have to like hold off another like 5 minutes so I can eat?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's stuff in your face.
Dude's slamming his face right now.
No,
Start
I'm trying,
shared
guys.
chat.
You can hear it in his.
Why are you unmuted?
Words.
Why are you
I'm
unmuted
going,
on the tab? Mute yourself on the tab.
Oh god, yeah. Why was I? Oh god.
The crazy thing is that I'm having my usual chicken and rice and my lavish bread
W
and some
chicken
onions.
rice.
Yeah.
But the crappy part is that I had no towels or anything near me to wipe my face off, so I can have like clean hands when I'm touching my keyboard stuff. So I have to fucking use my cum rag.
Bro, get out of here at that.
You're such a freaking weirdo, dude.
Come on, Z. I know you know what I'm feeling. Come on, Z.
Oh,
dude, dude
Actually-
threw you under the bus, pulled you back out, and threw you back under again.
actually, I saw
Over
Z's
it.
room last night.
Ran back over again.
Correct.
I saw Z's room last night, and let me tell you, there's a lot of spaces that some of those rags could be stored.
Yeah, but what did you not see throughout that entire night? Any rags. So, proven wrong, buddy. I'm doing my stream intro. I'll be right back.
I mean, you live with your parents. Of course you're gonna hide your rag. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Why
I
not?
mean,
What's he gonna do? Share it with his dad, who does have a desk in that room?
in the
Like
room,
father, like son.
it is there. I saw it.
Like Naruto, like Boruto.
What the?
I love Boruto.
What
They did
the
such
hell?
a good job. Ow.
We join the rest of the crew and
What?
hang out.
What?
Yeah. You know. Scales of Fate.
That's us. We're in the thing.
We're in the scales.
All right, first order of business. What is everyone's bastion name?
I gave you ours.
I know. I'll say
Ours
it.
is pretty epic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I have to name my bastion.
Yep. We
I
don't
don't
just
have a
go,
name yet.
oh, we're going to go to Valen's Bastion. We're going to go to the insert name of Bastion here.
The Sleeping Giant.
I think for now
We're gonna go to
Valen's
the
Bastion.
blood dagger dungeon of death.
I mean,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
if it is.
Oh
yeah.
my god. Hold on.
Oh.
Time to craft the most edgelord bastion name ever. So everyone always has to say this really cool
Yeah.
name.
What's your V Rising Castle name?
I don't have one for that either. Let me think of it.
Wow.
What a fucking slacker.
All right.
So anyway, ours is the Holy Sanctuary of the Masked Men.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yep. Credit to Boo for the name. My suggestion was 2 dudes in helmets.
Is it a company or a house?
Yeah, it's a company.
We're running a shady operation
Two
out there
Dudes
in that
Helmets
fashion.
Incorporated.
Yeah.
Two dudes
right.
two dudes in a helmet mercenary company.
LLC, baby.
By her will, we shall be done.
He's already converted Leonidas into a her worshiper.
Nope.
Oh my god. These names are fire, guys. These names are fire.
We should do just chat
I'm not
GPT
revealing
some
any of them.
names.
Correct.
Are you kidding me?
Probably has no imagination.
Lack of creativity gone.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, what do you think my whole character was made from?
That's why you leave the naming stuff up.
I like how you
give me like
faded.
2 more
You
minutes.
faded out with that. You're like, that's why you leave the naming stuff.
It's getting rid of the rag.
Siri.
Gosh, bro.
Siri.
What?
Why are you crying already? I
I
just
know.
started stream.
Yeah, Siri. Stop crying, buddy.
She's being a cat right now. I just started.
Episode 9, isn't that crazy?
Oh my god, guys, we're on
believe we're already on
episode
episode
9.
9?
Can you believe that?
It is actually pretty crazy.
That's
It doesn't feel like-
crazy.
it doesn't
Kinda
feel
crazy.
like 9.
I feel like we just started
It really
and did
doesn't.
episode 0.
All right.
Damn, that's crazy.
All right, uploading soundtrack now.
Nice.
Into the mainframe. Beep boop, beep boop, boop.
Oh my god.
No.
I'm actually, hold on.
What?
He's actually.
Hold on. I need to like say this out loud while I'm typing it so I can have it make sense to me. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be right.
Yeah, he's typing to me. It's okay. You
What?
get the pass this time. As he muted, he just typed okay, and that's all he's typed so far.
Oh my god.
Nice.
This guy's a freaking weirdo. Boop, boop. Uh-huh. Sorry, I had a yawn right there.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm posting the soundtrack to the soundtrack.
Okay, does that make sense though, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. That's funny. That's funny.
All right. You guys ready for some Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah,
I know
been
I
ready.
am.
Been ready,
Yeah.
dog.
Also, I
What up, Brandon?
I was up until
What up, Mudkip?
I was up until 12:15 last night this morning
Why?
because I
Oh.
was
How's everyone
going
doing tonight?
so ham
Oh.
on
Hold on a second.
Zarvaldis. So
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
WDM.
I left my PC. I shut it down. I went to my bedroom. Brittany was, I don't even know why she was up. She was like trying on clothes or something. I don't know. But
Okay.
good woman, wife
Yeah,
things.
woman things. Yeah.
Women things.
And
Trying on
at,
clothes.
at 12:15, she was just like looking at
Trying
clothes
on
in the
clothes.
mirror. I was like, oh, okay.
About to
but-
go hit the club.
I walked in and I was like, I am so excited. I was telling her like for 10 minutes about the things I was doing. That's how excited I was.
I love it.
W.
That's the
So-
kind of excitement we need
WDM.
around here.
We'll wait,
Kind of excited we need from the DM.
server
Hey, W0
profile.
exhaustion. We're back.
There we go.
Who said we're at 0 exhaustion?
I
Nine
am.
We're in
sessions.
2
I
weeks.
am.
It's been 2
Nine-
weeks, you dipshit.
9 sessions,
Yeah.
9
It's been
names.
2 weeks. You're still exhausted from all the work you've been putting into your bastion.
Okay.
Keep your exhaustion, buddy.
That's
I
my
didn't have-
hirelings. Leonidas
You,
ain't doing
haven't
shit.
actually taken a long rest.
Yeah. It's been 2 weeks.
Leonidas has
You're
been
dead.
Leonidas has been working on 7.5 hours of sleep every
Don't
night.
do this to
not
me!
8. No, I'm joking.
Ah!
Oh, I have got a notification from Mr. Z's hideout. Oh, Skills of Fate is live.
Oh.
shoot.
Skills of Fate is live. Mr. Z hideout notification. Yeah, Mr. Z's hideout. Also known as my Discord. You guys, make sure to check out Mr. Twitch.tv as well as Mr. Z plays.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Link in chat.
Hey, I'm live. I'm just saying that on my stream.
Hey,
I'm saying
whoa!
I'm
Whoa!
Link in chat. I don't
Buddy,
even know
you
if there's a link in
commute?
chat. I'm just saying that.
Link in chat. Link in chat. Hold on.
Hello, Z Stream. Check me out on twitch.tv/RavenGG. Link in the bio.
W.
Actually, check out the
Link in
Instagram,
chat.
Make
sure to check-
and YouTube. It's popping off right now.
No, make sure
Don't wanna
to
miss
check
it.
out me on things.
Exclamation
Make
point
sure
is
to check-
socials.
Yeah.
Make sure to check out Jaywalk on YouTube. I have a how to change your hard
Yeah,
drive on your
Jaywalk?
PS4 video
Oh, I have that favorited.
Nice.
that I made in college.
I have that favorited.
It's
I will
a-
repost.
It's a banger.
I'd say so.
It's a banger. Hey, W. It's a banger.
My teacher really liked it.
It was pretty good.
Ooh. W.
Mute tab. Okay. Streams pulled up, tabs muted. GG.
GG.
Okay. All right. You guys can play track.
Whoa, you didn't send it.
Yeah, I did.
Where?
It's in
No,
the
you
new,
didn't.
it's in the new location.
Oh my god, it's in the new
Oh my god, it's in
location.
the new location.
Oh my god, it's in the new location. Downloading.
Oh my
We're
god, the
using it.
new location.
If I don't use it, I'll never use it. So I need
That
to
is
use
true. We do need to start using it. For
Bro.
real.
it.
New location.
We got to use it now before we're 50 episodes in and we just started using it.
Yep.
Force ourselves. I gotta click there.
What are we playing?
All right.
What are we playing?
The sun
We got
over
hacked again.
Zarvaldis.
Ooh.
Oh.
A Montor? Is that you?
It's not a Montor. It's Valen.
What?
Valen is the sun.
Valen's the
Valvaris.
sun?
Yep.
Ain't no way.
Wow.
Yep.
It's him smiling like Chip Skylark.
Call me Voltrusin.
Okay. All right. let me
All
go-
right.
I'm
Well,
listening. I'm gonna give my cat some snackies real quick. So
yeah, you
Go
can.
away. Sit right.
All right. So, last time we emerged from the Underdark after everyone getting boons of their own, some material, some well, I guess technically all of them material. But some for themselves, some for their power and combat. After emerging into the city, finding that it was dark out, had been down in the Underdark for at least 12 hours, but it was still nighttime. Heading back to everyone's respective places of bunks and homes or taverns or wherever they were staying their nights. But before getting there, right before the group had split up, they were attacked by two muggers, mercenaries, assassins, weren't sure. After defeating the two, a note was found on each of, or on the one that wasn't burning alive or burning. Nothing was explicitly found in the note, clearly written in some sort of code, but unable to really decipher the code. The group decided that they'd meet up. And next time they see each other, they'll just figure out what this note means and just decide what's next. A couple weeks go by, each of our adventurers deciding that things are getting a little dangerous, whether it's the assassins that are coming after them or the materials that they're gaining in, from their adventures, or just a place for town guards or other confidants to find them at. The group each individually decide that it's time for them to get a place of operations centered around their adventuring life, not exactly just their personal lives. So Galbos, finding a place outside the monastery, outside of his friends and family, he decides to make a bastion with Damocles, who has expanded his tavern to accommodate these new facilities. Valen also going away from his home and his family, creating a place of his own operations. I guess I can use the map that we have here.
Yep.
Valen
I see your
finding
house.
his own place in the
That's
city.
not my house. That's my bastion.
Correct.
I see our
finding
bastion house.
His own place amongst the residential neighborhood, a fairly empty lot that he decided to start construction in and make that his own place. And finally, Rickard and Leonidas making their own bastion. While work is being done, Leonidas finds an empty lot in the Stormhearth ward near Dalkin, and decides to make that into his bastion. Rickard also deciding to bunk with him. And these are our 3 bastions for our 5 party members. It's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks since they have emerged from the Underdark, and they've each kind of grown accustomed to working on their bases and figuring out what they want to do with them. And now that they've got all that set up, maybe it's time for them to regroup and see what each other's up to. So let's start with...
I have a request, DM.
Yes.
You could probably
Oh
just
my
ask.
god.
Oh my god.
I,
This is why
God.
we're here, guys, to play the fucking game. Can
How
you?
dare you interrupt my narration with
You're right.
RP?
I'm sorry. It's not even RP. It's OOC. But next time you edit the map again, can you I don't know, maybe like a glowing outline or something on each person's bastion, just so I can
Yeah, so I do have...
hone in on it
this-
quickly.
This could be a little...
Not circling it every time.
Yeah, I could do that for this map. I have another
Okay.
map that is... I'm going to real quick share my screen.
Oh, screen share.
Where is it? Where am I even at in the chat? There's our share screen.
Secret screen share.
Yeah. Okay.
There
Let me
it
know when you
is.
guys see it.
Watching? Oh, look at that.
So this is World Anvil. Same
Mhm.
map that you guys see. It's not updated with everyone's bastions, but I've thrown pins on it for the things you guys have discovered.
Oh shit. Okay.
Library, Gleaming Ward, Sleeping Giant, Hathorn's Home, Hollow Root Tree, Obsidian Vale Bathhouse, and I'll also put in where is it? This one for Valen, and then up here for Leonidas and Rickard. So as you guys find more things, I'll put more pins in here. But in regards to just this map,
Mhm.
yeah, I can put like colored lines around
Yeah,
each
that
of your
works.
guys's things. So we can do that. And I'll also share that map in the new server, so you guys will have like I think you should have live updates. If I add a pin, you should be able to see it right
Okay.
then and there. But we'll check that when we get it. Okay,
Sweet.
Everything good? Housekeeping wise?
Yeah.
Any questions from Bastions you guys have had over the past week? Or we all
Did
good
you
on
want
that?
us to explain our turns or
Hey, what we're doing? Yeah.
our 2 turns?
Sure. Yeah, let's you guys it's been 2 weeks since you emerged from the Underdark, got attacked. You guys have probably almost certainly seen each other since then, but maybe just in passing, maybe just letting each other know, hey, I'm doing this, and then when you guys get an idea, oh, maybe I should also make a bastion. So yeah, we'll start with the single. Valen, what have your bastion turns been doing? What have you been up to for the past 2 weeks after you created your bastion?
My garden is issuing the harvest order to create 2 vials of antitoxin, which I will look for someone to buy and hopefully make some money. And that will happen over both weeks. So both weeks are harvests for antitoxin. Maybe looking towards some either medicinal clinics or churches or places like that to kind of sell that antitoxin, places where people might need antitoxin.
Sure.
And then the workshop is crafting. I'm not really sure what to craft yet. So depending on the tools, I think I have glassblower's tools, so I can make just vials. I think I'll just make vials for...
You got 3 different sets of tools, correct?
I have 6.
6 sets of tools. Okay.
Yeah. Carpenters, glassblowers, jewelers, tinkers, wood carvers, and... Oh, I wrote jewelers twice. So I have an extra one that I don't remember.
So many jewelers
I will
tools.
Nice.
I will check. Yeah, I have double jewelers tools. And from that, with glassblower's tools, I'm pretty sure I can craft... did I say tinker's tools?
Yes.
Ooh. It'll take a few days. Whatever. I'll do that later with the crafting. Do you mind if I just take a minute and look at what I'm crafting? I'm gonna craft something. But...
Okay, we'll come back to you after then. I guess we can just real quick go through what your bastion turns have entailed. It probably won't be an every week thing. I don't. Some weeks we might have same in-game day, and other weeks we might start and it's been 5 weeks in game. So I'm okay with that. Damocles, what have you been up to in your bastion? Nice, Leonidas, what you been up to?
Present.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then remind me again, we're allowed to take 1 turn per facility per week.
Every facility takes a turn whenever a bastion turn happens. Yeah.
So how does the maintain order then work for?
Maintain
we share
only
the bastion.
happens. Maintain only happens. Oh well. Okay. So since you're sharing the bastion, you still have your own individual bastion facilities. Yep. Say you're gone somewhere for like over a week and you can't issue your bastion orders on your bastion turn, your facilities have maintained. Even if Rickard is there, he mechanically can't have your hirelings do something unless like you were to tell him, hey, next week I'll be gone, have my hirelings do this. He could in that case, if he's there. But maintain only happens when you don't have communication with your bastion. When your bastion turn flips is pretty much how it goes.
Did you guys not hear me before?
No.
When I talk to
you, hear you now.
Yeah.
Now.
Fucking Christ.
We'll come back.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the maintain order. You won't be maintaining regularly, and also when you do maintain, it's the whole bastion. You don't just maintain a sanctuary while you work your other one. Your bastion is either taking turns or maintaining the whole thing.
Yeah, so we'd have to agree on a maintain turn, basically?
No. Your bastion will take maintain turns if you're not there, unless you have a communication method, whether it's you tell somebody to do it or whatever. But no, it's even if your guys' bastions are in the same building, your facilities don't both get orders from the same people.
Yeah, they only listen to you.
If you're, let's say you guys are level 17 or whatever, and you each have what is it, like 6 facilities. Your 6 facilities could be maintaining while Rickard's aren't.
Okay. That makes sense. If that's the case, then yeah, Leonidas will be building up. Are we doing basic rooms, or are we like? Is that part of our
basic rooms are just
You get
RP? They don't produce anything.
2 basic rooms and you get 2 facilities.
So is that 2 basic off the rip?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
1 cramped, 1 roomy.
Then yeah, Leonidas would be building a cramped bedroom in the Bastion, as well as a, funny to say this, but a roomy courtyard.
Yeah.
At least for now. I had other plans for that, but when I was reading ahead at like the training area, that's kind of what I envisioned the courtyard being.
That's fine. You can do that, and also you can expand and add basic facilities as you grow. So like if you, which is one of the nice things about the Bastion, which it sounds weird to say, but it's nice that there is a place to dump your gold.
Yeah.
If you have a lot of gold, you could just enlarge all of your basic facilities, like your bedroom and your courtyard, just because.
Yeah.
Or your special facilities, because some of them do get benefits when they get bigger. But
okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'll probably shoot off a bunch of questions to you later on, like in text form.
Yeah, not a problem.
So then the sanctuary that he built for Amontor in the Bastion, at least for the first order, would be just crafting a holy symbol. And then the barracks would be recruiting for defenders. I did also give names to the people running each section right now.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
I only have first names right now.
That's
Jacob is in charge of the sanctuary.
Cool.
Proxima is in charge of the barracks. And Proxima is doing his recruiting, and he gained 4 defenders. Constable, Gino, Linus, and Morgana.
I love it.
And then I guess, because the maintain order thing I was confused on, so that's what I wrote for the second week for the second turn. But since we're not really doing that, I don't know what the sanctuary would be doing the second turn, and then maybe we could just recruit 4 more defenders for the second turn for the barracks.
Yeah. So the barracks, if you that one kind of goes back on what I said. If it's fully occupied, it doesn't.
You can't do anything with it.
Well, it's not fully occupied until 12 people.
But once you hit 12,
correct.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So it doesn't technically issue the recruit order, but you're still not maintaining. Maintaining is a very specific thing. It's not just the room is doing nothing. There's nothing going on in the Bastion. Period.
Okay, so
your sanctuary, your sanctuary. I mean, it sounds funny, but it's just going to be crafting sacred focuses every week until you're telling it not to.
Well, it says that. So it'll have them as like a stockpile. Because I know it says it'll remain there until you claim it, but you can only have 1 at a time.
Yeah. So even though they're not very, it's not very lucrative. It's just going to be crafting focuses, and you can sell them for 10 gold a week if it's a U wand for a druidic focus, or if you just want to keep having it. If you don't really care about the extra 5 gold a week, you can just crank out holy symbols of Amontor and sell those. Okay,
so let's do that then. Let's do 1. Leonidas will hold on to it. Let's do another. We'll sell that for 10 gold.
Cool.
And then, like I said, we'll do another. Just recruit. We'll get 8 people. I'll come up with 4 more names. So then we'll have 8 defenders in our Bastion.
And it's kind of interesting now that I'm reading it. Holy symbol. One of the options is an emblem born on fabric or shield. You could have like all of your, once you get your Bastion defenders equipped, you could have all of their shields have like
shields.
Amontor's symbol on it. But cool. It's not like a highly transactional facility.
This is 5 gold. Are we doing 10 or 5?
Druidic focuses are 10. So I'm going to say if you are crafting RP, then it's going to be you're getting 5 gold, but you could also hold on to them. If you're just crafting for money, you're getting 10 gold a week.
All right, we'll just craft for money then.
Don't you have to put it up, pony up half the cost?
Half the cost of your crafting.
I just
finished reading. I just finished reading all this stuff because I was also planning on crafting a few things, but I did remember when I did go after Bittner for putting up half the cost of things. So
It's
yeah,
half the
to
You could
cost
craft
just-
some
and a tenth of the
craft adventuring
days.
gear.
So I got a pony at 5 gold. I don't care. I'll do it because I'm not min maxing for gold.
And
Yeah,
it's
there you
also a tenth of the days. It's 10% of the time in days, or the golden days, to craft.
So theoretically, the return on that is 5 gold. Just
Yes, and honestly, because the whole sanctuary, I'm not really going to keep that much track. It's 5 gold or 2 gold. I'm okay with you just making 5 gold a week. I don't.
that's
care.
fine. Okay, yeah, we can do that. All right, cool.
Yep.
So 5 gold there, and then like I said, I'll come up with 4 more names for the defenders. So Leonidas is fitting out the bastion, at least with his rooms, with a Montor's focus and defending it.
And then also just a reminder, you're going to be sleeping in your bastion, Leonidas.
Yeah.
So once every for 7 days after you spend a long rest, you can cast Healing Word for free once without spending a spell slot. So
Oh, that was
if you
my
go
other
out on
question.
an adventure-
So how do I add that to like my inventory?
you could just teach it to yourself on your spells. You could add
okay.
it,
I'll do that
and
then. I'll
just
just add a
under
spell.
the understanding that it's a one-time use. Or I could make a
Is it
special
level 1 or
item
can I
that's
upcast it?
level 1.
Okay.
level 1.
If it would make it easier, I could make a bastion feat, or like a non-attunement magic item
Oh.
that's just sanctuary charm and it just has a one-time use healing.
If you
word,
want to do it,
if
yeah, that'd
make
be
it easier.
cool. So then I could just click it and be like, all right, that's it. Kind of like how we
Yeah.
did with Jedediah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Alright, that's
Rickard,
Leonidas.
how about you?
Rickard's gonna have the boys in the smithy. They're gonna start cranking out some helmets,
Okay.
and then the storehouse,
The fucking helmets.
you can start. The storehouse you can start trading.
Okay. Are you just
How much money? How much money you putting in?
are you just finding 500 gold, selling 500 gold every week?
Well, Rickard's only starting off with 25 gold because he made some purchases.
W. Okay,
So it's gonna start off a little slow.
that's fine. That's fine. All right,
start off with
and Damocles, what you been up to?
All right. So what I was trying to tell you guys before my stupid mic was being dumb, we hired 5. We hired 5 defenders. Goose up armored 8. Goose and I bought 8 up armors. And I made and sold 2 great swords.
Ooh.
Cool. Valen,
For 5 days each, and only profited 25 gold. Z.
that's fine.
Nice. Nice.
Was there anything else, Valen, that you wanted to go through, or was that your crafting?
It was
thing?
just the crafting. The crafting was I'm gonna craft a lock for 5 gold. Cost, and I mean I have nothing to craft on the second week, so if I can just not do anything on the second week for the workshop, that's fine. But
Yeah. Okay.
the garden will. And RP wise, I'm just tinkering away with things.
Cool. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll start off with Valen.
Last thing, Mr. DM, before we jump in. So
Yes.
I apologize. Do the antitoxin? Are we assuming I've sold them during these weeks?
You can either choose to sell them and just put the gold in your inventory and take out the antitoxins, or I'll DM you.
Oh crap, Taboo! I had a question for you, but I forgot. It was a Bastion thing. Damn it.
Nope.
Oh well. Maybe I'll think of it.
This.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. We're good.
Perfect.
Okay,
Super
so
about-
yeah, so good about Valen, you have had 2 weeks of producing in your bastion, kind of getting in the swing of things here, and then it's finally all finished and built to at least a place where you and your hirelings can work and sleep. So now that this is done, it's your first day off of the kind of building and renovating of this. What do you do with your day? Do you go find one of the other party members and see what they're doing at their bastions? You would know where they're at, or do you do something else?
I think first day off. Yeah, I want to say I would go visit like a church or something first to see if I can sell the antitoxins to someone, just to establish maybe a contact or something. Even before going like far into the city, like over here, before going into the city here, I'd see if there's any like shops or anything here that need that, or like maybe specialize in that somewhere local first, and then if not, then head to the city.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'd look for someone first, and then after dealing with that, then I'd go find them. So
yeah, for your antitoxin, yeah, you've got a couple bottles, and it's nothing like, you're not coming in here with a cart full of stuff and like pallets and selling off, but you're just trying to find someone that you could sell it to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find somebody. I can
Wait till he gets the factory running.
Yeah, it's satisfactory with antitoxins.
The truckloads start
antitoxin factory or poison factory.
Just your bastion is just 6 gardens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find a shop that's selling nothing as far as like expensive potions or like anything high end or too complicated, but basic potions of healing, antitoxins, poisons, just like some cheap basic stuff. And they do have a shop. It's this little corner
Nice.
building here. Can I make that any smaller? I can't.
No, there you go. You can erase
So
it.
I erase it to smaller.
Yeah.
So yeah, you find someone there that is peddling potions, and you kind of approach them. Yeah, it's
The fuck?
It's a female tiefling that is running the shop. She has just like a small cart, little kiosk in front of the building, just with all sorts of bottles and different colored mixtures and things like that. Some of them are magical, or some of them are harmful. Some of them are just like hair dyes and hair bleaches and things like that. It's just a very odd assortment of random bottled goods.
How do you do?
Hello.
Yes,
You here to buy? We got all kinds of
actually
stuff. We
looking-
got something if you seem to like the darker colors. We've got some dyes here for clothes. There's dyes here for hair. Don't mix the two. We've got some potions if you're looking to do things like that. You look like the type that would go adventuring and go outside the city, so maybe that would interest you. We've got poisons if you're looking to get rid of some pests or things like that. I won't ask the use for it. We've got plenty of things. What you looking for?
Today actually, more looking to see if you're buying. I recently opened up a little place myself, and I've been looking into the world of antitoxins here, and looking for a place to sell them. I'm not much looking to have a storefront myself, so where to become a supplier.
Oh, well, that'd be great. I don't have any permanent suppliers, but I would be open to a business relationship. That'd be great. Sure. You said you've got some antitoxins. How many are you carrying with you?
Right now, I've only got about 4, but listen, as the weeks go by, I can produce about 2 per week.
Oh, that's fine with me. Yeah, a little at home mom pop shop. Yeah, that's fine. I'll buy. I could buy each off you for. How does 45 gold sound?
I was you know what? To start these relations, I'm okay with this. I'll do 45. I was hoping to get 50, but as a starting price, 45 is more than enough.
She puts what would that be? 180 gold. She kind of counts it out, and as you're saying that, she like looks up like real quick, gives you real like a big grin and a wink, says, "Yeah, let's just start off this relationship good, and if this proves to be some good stuff, then yeah, I'd be willing to pay full price."
Wonderful. Listen, what was pleasure doing business. So what was your name?
She continuing to count gold and just kind of separating it. Oh yeah. Apologies very much. This is this little kiosk here is the Violet Fang. I think it's kind of a cool name. And my name is Velmira. And who may I be doing business with?
You can call me Valen.
Valen and Velmira with the Violet Fang. Wow, this is crazy.
Violet, yeah, this is quite the partnership.
Valen and Velmira and the Violet Fang. Sounds like a storybook.
Yep, it sure does. Alrighty, well, listen, I really appreciate your time here.
Yep.
Thank you very much. I hope our both your business and this relationship can continue to flourish. Have a good one.
You as well, Mr. Valen.
And off I go.
All right. 180 gold, Richard.
Plus 180. W. Scammed for 20 gold this week,
Oh,
Valmira.
God.
All right. I'll
Oh
remember
my
this.
God.
I love it. All right. After selling some of your goods, where to?
I'd probably head to the Sleeping Giant. Go
All
see
right.
what the tavern boys are up to.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Damocles, what does Valen see as he approaches the Sleeping Giant? What time of day is this, Valen? What time did you get out of your house today?
Valen's a pretty morning person. He's a morning guy. So
Okay.
it'd be quite early. It would be I'll probably by the time we get to the Sleeping Giant, I'd maybe like 9:30.
Okay. Yeah, it's cool.
I would be working on breakfast.
Wonderful.
Boom. Doors open.
Yep.
Oh, Damocles, how's it going?
It's going well. Would you like some grub? I'm almost done.
Well, if you're offering, sure.
Would like to cook magical meal if possible, or attempt to.
What was that?
I would like to cook the magical meal if possible, or attempt to. It takes an hour. That's what I've been doing for most of the morning.
Yes. One moment. Okay. Yeah. Let's do.
It's just a single ingredient.
Yeah. Do you have a specific thing you were wanting to make?
Yeah. I think it was the bone broth.
All right.
We'll do the plant one.
Cool. All right. So you roll, right?
Yes, I do. I just
For
don't know.
DC.
Don't remember what I roll.
Probably some dice.
Yes, some
Goodness,
dice.
All
this
right,
guy's a
buddy.
I have to-
Genius.
I have to find the book.
This guy's got the funny words.
Uh,
What?
I see all the effects. I'm not seeing where the roll comes in.
Oh.
How long you been working on this, Damocles? They're a complicated meal.
Yeah, it is complicated. The heck? Just know where the book is. What am I losing my mind on?
Okay, I got it. Give me
Got
a
it?
roll.
He's
You have
got it.
you have cooking tools, right?
I do, but I'm
Give me
not
a roll.
proficient.
That is
Ooh.
that is okay. Give me I think it's a con roll.
All right. Was it just a D20 with
D20,
my
add your-
modifier?
Yep, add your con modifier and then a +2 for cook's tools.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that one.
Nat
Oh,
1.
Oh, oh,
All
Nat one.
right. Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna use my fucking inspiration.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
as Valen is sitting here subject to a Nat 1 cooking meal.
Yep.
Damocles,
The both of
there's a
them.
fire!
There's
a fire,
There's
Damocles!
a fire.
It's not much better. 8.
8 with the
8.
+2 and the modifier,
Yeah. No, that's including it. I roll a 3.
including all that. All right.
Better than that one.
Okay.
It is better than that one, but I think we're
Yeah.
still not in good shape.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You make a meal and looks pretty good. Everything. You know, you've made this recipe a couple times and repeated it, and yeah, this looks pretty good. You're definitely comfortable serving this.
Here, have some plant bone broth and some steak.
I saw a lot of smoke and a little bit of a fire back there. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
learning.
Yeah, I rolled my inspiration. The fire's fine.
It was on purpose. I was
Alrighty.
mundane.
Oh my
It
god.
was on purpose.
Who am I to turn down some food, huh?
I'll sit down and have a plate with my
Yeah.
bowl of broth.
Steak.
Yeah. Steak's good. Bone broth's pretty good too.
Wow, you really, it's pretty good, Damocles. Thanks.
Thanks. I'm trying to get better. Trying to perfect
Yeah.
the art of the cook.
Fire was definitely a little concerning, but you seem to really turn that around. So, what you been up to these last few weeks? So I know I've been pretty much a little recluse myself, but been busy.
Well, apparently I now have a boatload of followers that are ready to die for me, so that's fun.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, recruited some dudes who were ready to go fight some battles for me. Defend my honor kind of thing.
Wow. Well, that's interesting. Wasn't expecting that. But Guess with Rickard around and all them, I can't really expect much. Everything's always crazy around here, huh?
Yeah. It sure
Speaking
is.
of Rickard, well, actually, where's Galbos at?
He's holed up in his shop right now. I haven't seen him. He's been pretty busy slaving away making some stuff. Working on his new brews. Yeah, his latest brews.
Best left undisturbed, I feel.
Yes,
He's
that
making
one
a
definitely
beer
is.
brew like a chemist in a basement.
Yeah.
What else could I add to this?
All mad scientist like.
Yeah.
That's a mage taboo.
Can't be disturbing a man and harden his craft.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna head down to Leonidas and Rickard now, see what they've been up to.
All right.
You coming with or?
Sure.
hanging out
I
here?
guess I'll come with. I'll bring some food.
Wonderful.
I'll just pick up the cauldron of broth, throw it with the steak in it, and carry it down the
Down the road.
Heck yeah.
Down the road to the next
Heck
town
yeah.
over.
I get tired, I'll
out
rage.
the door we go.
Once you get some fire giant essence in you, you'll be fine. Just putting it on your shoulder and carrying it.
Oh my god, bro.
If I get tired, I'll
Storm
rage.
Giant strength.
Yeah, cool. All right, you guys leave Galbos to whatever he's doing, and some of the hirelings that are working the tavern continue what they're doing, and not really busy right now at 9-10 a.m. But it's a couple regulars here for breakfast. You guys head up to the Stormhearth Ward, and where are we at? You guys head up to the Stormhearth Ward and go find Leonidas and Rickard at their bastion. What do they see when they get there, Leonidas, Rickard? One or both?
Leonidas is sitting in a chair in his courtyard, basking in the sun, with his armor on. I don't know what Rickard's doing.
You might hear some various yelling. He's in the smithy with the boys.
You also might see a
Boys.
bunch of people just kind of milling around, moving here and there, going in and out. And he's just chilling. Sees him walk up. Ah! My strong friend, Damocles! Welcome! And Valen! Come here, come here!
Yeah, this
Come
would
see-
be the first time you guys have seen their completed bastion. You might have seen like a footprint or like some things in construction, but this is the first time you've seen it complete.
Wow. This place looks impressive, actually.
It's a little bit busy
What
right
you
now.
guys been up to?
Yes. I've been recruiting some followers. I take it they really like a Montour and my vision for this here building in the Stormhearth Ward.
Awesome. Yeah.
If you're looking for Rickard, I think he's messing up out in his facilities over there. And he'll kind of point over behind him. As for me, I'm
Sounds about
enjoying this
Rickard.
morning light. Can never get enough of it. What do you have there, Damocles? What are you holding?
Oh,
This is cast iron
Run a-
giant
yeah,
cauldron.
I brought a cauldron of some bone broth and steak I made.
Bone broth.
I shared some with Valen and he enjoyed it. I figured I'd bring you some. You know, it's not like we have Tupperware that I could just fucking take it, the styrofoam container, and take it to
What?
you guys.
I do not know this styrofoam of which you speak, but I hope you brought it up to
was
share.
actually pretty good.
Well, yeah, I brought a whole cauldron.
We have many mouths to feed here, and I do believe they'd appreciate it.
Do you got some fire I could stick this on to reheat it?
Check with Rickard inside. We're not gonna have any
He's got
idea.
He's got a forge you can put it on.
Well, I'll
works.
take some of that if you don't mind. And he'll walk up to it and, actually, he'll go inside, find some like cup or something, then come back out, scoop it up, slurp on it. That's the strong taste. Did you put some love into that?
Yeah, a little bit of fire.
Yeah, it was a
Valen, did you
little
try
bit of
this?
flame. Yeah, what's wrong with it?
I take it that's where the smoke comes from.
little bit of a bite to it.
It's nice smoky flavor.
Not to
So,
worry.
I've had much
Leonidas-
worse in my time.
Leonidas, Damocles, and Valen. After having this, you guys feel a little more like. I would compare it to like caffeinated. Like
Ooh.
you feel kind of like pretty energetic.
Juiced
like
up.
like not your morning. It's almost like you've had your morning cup of coffee, I guess is how I'd put it.
Hey, okay.
Well,
Oh, get Rickard.
yeah, Rickard's inside. If you go inside and take a right, you'll see my sanctuary upstairs. It's a pretty nice place, if I do say so myself.
Yeah,
The barracks is down the hall to the right. That's where most of them hang out, the hirelings. If you're looking
I'll
for
take a look.
If you're looking for Proxima, he's in charge of it, and Jacob is upstairs in the sanctuary.
I'll definitely remember those people and check all those places. All right, I'll be right back.
I'm going
Well.
straight to Rickard. I'm not going anywhere.
Rickard, when Valen and a cauldron bearing Damocles knock on the door of your forge, what do they see?
As they're knocking on the door. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
The two of the books are blocked.
Oh.
My bad. I got that.
Sorry,
You're good.
that was all.
You guys are. You probably hear there's a bit of a ruckus inside as the lads are going to town. You gotta really get a good bang on the door. You just hear Rickard shout, "Brother, can someone get that?"
Can Valen just try and open the door?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Open it. Valen, open the door.
You'll see somebody that kind of a little bit looks like Rickard, but it's just because they have a helmet on and they're extremely dirty. But you clearly see his visage. He's at the forge. More water on me, brother! As this man is like getting so close to like the fire to like keep forging that people have to like dump water on him. Yes, brother, keep going! More heat! And people are like pumping up the forge with like the big air thing.
Billow.
Yeah, the billow. It's warm in there. It's hot. That thing's steaming.
They're like overheating the forge.
Yeah.
I'll look over at Damocles. Honestly, I'm not sure what I expected, but this doesn't surprise me that much.
You'll hear
No,
Leonidas
it
yell
doesn't-
from
it doesn't surprise
outside.
me either.
You'll hear Leonidas yell from outside.
Rickard, remember what I told you about the temperature in there?
Just
Rickard,
okay.
sorry to take you from your work.
No need, brother. As he pulls out from the forge, like a giant piece of like hot iron, and he'll shove it in the water that's been getting poured on him. Give me 1 second. Let me finish with this piece. It is probably my favorite.
Of course.
And as he pulls it out, he's got to whack it a few times, get it in there, tink, tink. And it's just another helmet.
It looks the exact same. This is my favorite one. It's another copy.
Ah, yes. Beautiful. All right, brothers. We shall take some leave. I've got friends here. Kind of clean up a little bit.
As the couple of hirelings that are in this forge with Rickard pass you guys, you guys just have this strong like whiff of just like BO. Like they've been working for like it's like 10 o'clock. They've probably already been working for 5 hours straight.
Before the sun came up, yeah.
You're in a tight ship here, huh, Rickard?
Ah, yes, unfortunately it is tight, but I don't sleep much, so neither should they. Fair enough demands that we work hard.
like pause, shocked face. You just shake your head at the comment. That's exactly what Valen just did.
Neither of them are elves. He's still like undersleeping them.
Well, listen, we're just
Oh, it's
doing
funny.
my rounds today. I finally have a little bit of a day off after working on my thing, so figured I'd stop by.
Oh, very nice of you. Welcome. I look over at Damocles. Ah, big one. What do you have there? And where is... He'll look around. Oh, no Galbos, huh?
No, he's stuck
He's deep
holed up
in his work.
Yeah, making some new concoction. But I made some bone broth with steak.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let me have a little bit, please.
Absolutely. That's why I brought the cauldron.
Nice. Hold on. Let me go get something. He'll walk over to like where like he's kind of like just dumped his clothes and he'll grab his little chamois thing he's been wearing and throw it on real quick.
Are you wearing like no shirt, like barely pants?
Bro. Yeah, bro.
He's just got the helmet on. He's just got the helmet
just the
on.
helmet.
He's got the helmet.
It's like he's back in the spa.
Loins and a helmet.
Yeah.
He's looking
Basically what I imagine.
Just back in the
with the
bathhouse.
helmet.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, does that mean Valen sees the corruption on Rickard?
Oh yeah, if you weren't in the bathhouse, yeah.
It depends on how dirty. Rickard probably be pretty dirty.
Oh yeah.
Like his general dirtiest.
Because he was really clean.
covered in soot.
Well,
Oh, you have no idea. Yeah.
I wouldn't know to be looking for it anyways.
You might see a slight discoloration, but you'd probably chalk it up to the fact that there is soot everywhere.
Some
in this
degree
room.
of dirt.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Ah,
You
well,
get dirt?
I'm gonna have this on. So what is this? As he just grabs a random helmet and dunks it in there.
Oh my.
Hasn't even been cleaned yet.
Oh my god, no way.
This dude is an anomaly.
Oh my. Well, I'm glad I had my share already. Some Damocles cooked up. That's pretty good, actually.
Ooh. Does it have any pepper in it?
No.
Oh.
Okay. And Rickard will like pink on the helmet as some of it's probably pouring out a little bit because of the eye holes. He'll like cover them with his hands, and he'll just turn around from you guys real quick. All right, just give me 1 second. He'll take one hand and he'll pull up the shimmy over his face, and you'll just see him like super fast chug it all down, and like probably like maybe 10% of it gets into his mouth, and the rest of it just splashed all over him. He'll turn back around. Oh, good lord, that was quite good. Very tasty. I like the smell.
Why, thank you.
I'm not really sure how to interpret what I just witnessed, but
What? I was having something to eat.
okay, all right. Well, listen,
Rickard,
glad to see you haven't changed, Rickard.
What?
Rickard, when you have your meal, or whatever that sampling was, it is pretty good. But you don't feel that same like almost caffeinated kick like the others do. You feel pretty normal. It was good food.
Okay, nice. Yes. Almost tempted to have another, but I don't think there's that much left.
We've been serving people out front, Leonidas as well. Listen, this cauldron's seen its rounds.
Oh, very kind of you. Don't serve the other two. They don't need it.
Aye, aye, Captain Rickard. You're boss around here.
He's the actual toxic manager.
Yo. Don't want to work for this guy.
Oh man.
Lena, yeah, the exact opposite. Lena takes care of his people, and then Rickard just like puts him through
Just next door.
ringer. Yeah, just next door.
Whenever they get together in the barracks every night, they're like, "Oh, how was your guys' day? Oh, I want to kill myself."
Yeah.
He made me keep the helmet on all day.
It's so hot in there.
It's so hot.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh,
Jacob's like, "Oh, the air is great up here. You know, the windows are open. There's a breeze."
The moment they open the forge door, it's like just humid. The whole
wave of heat.
Oh, I love it. All right. Well, let's move on. We got how about Leonidas? Roll me.
Oh boy, we're rolling.
Roll me a. Okay. Roll me a D100.
What?
Time to die.
49.
49. All right. What do we got?
Oh.
What are you saying ooh for?
Yeah, I was like he knows.
Ooh.
He's checking his magic
He
table.
knows.
I have
Yeah, he knows.
All right. Whenever you guys are done eating your breakfast, you guys, who would be staying at the Bastion or going back to their Bastion, or who would be just kind of roaming for the day? I'm assuming at least one person leaves and goes to do nothing, or just trying to find something to do. Who's going with them, or who is that going to be?
Rickard does have stuff to do in the afternoon.
Out in the city, or
out in the city.
Perfect. We'll do that. All right. Who's going with Rickard to venture out into the great unknown of Zarvatris?
I have a day off. Valen will be right behind you.
I mean, yeah, Leonidas will probably go with them.
I'll join him. I got nothing else to do.
We got enough people at the Bastion. Hold it down.
Awesome.
Okay.
Mostly RP. Damocles, are you carrying around the cauldron, or did you leave it at Leonidas?
You leave it at Leonidas's, the Bastion. You could probably leave it there. Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't think it'll have much of a mechanical difference on anything you do. I'm just asking for flavor.
Yeah, no, I'll bring it with me because I have the strength to carry it. So I'll just huck it up on the shoulder and
carry a cauldron.
An empty cauldron. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Cool. So as you guys are going, where are you heading, Rickard?
We're heading to the Glimmerfold.
All right.
Yeah.
On your guys' way to the Glimmerfold, you descend off of the plateau of the Stormhearth Ward, making your way through the main thoroughfare of Valthier, Radiant Terrace, within Zarvatris, and just before you hit the road that splits off into the library, you guys see a young, just about over there. You guys see a young half orc girl who's carrying a pretty large like burlap bag around her shoulder that looks very full and pretty heavy, and she's running really fast, and you guys just see a pretty fancy looking letter fly out of the bag as she continues running.
Oh, she's running.
Yeah, she's running. So you guys are heading this way. She's running this way, and as she runs past you guys, you're not sure if if her foot tripped on something or just the wind hit the wrong way, but her bag kind of jostled and a letter flew out of the bag.
We all see it.
Give me a perception check, everyone.
Yeah, let's do that.
While they're doing that, I will abstain from making the perception check, but
why?
I will give us RP reasons for why we're going to the Glimmerfold. So while you guys are all doing this, Rickard will just be chit-chatting, you guys. So I've been doing this the last couple of weeks, There's not too many people that worship her besides me and, that guy over there, as he points to Leonidas. So I've been going around, and I've already done that one place in front of Amaterasu's house. I got kicked out of there. This week we're going to sit up in Sylvanas, and we're going to do a little preaching work. We're going to get everybody together, and we're going to just give out the helmets.
Going to what?
Preach.
Perception.
So yeah, you guys are hearing this. Damocles, did you roll?
Perception?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking lose that. I rolled a nat 20 on perception check.
22.
Lol.
Oh yeah, no, you got a nat 20. That's fine.
Yeah. No, wait.
You got a nat 20 on perception check.
A perception check with a -1. Anyway.
What'd you get, Damocles?
22.
2? Okay. Valen, you probably see the letter. Leonidas, you notice the letter immediately. It falls right pretty much like 2 feet in front of you.
So can I go to grab her by the arm?
Whoa!
If I notice the immediately fall out and I see her sprinting past me, can I just or not
with a nat 20? Yeah.
Maybe
with a nat 20,
not
yes.
grab her, but put my arm out to stop her movement.
Yeah, give me a
clothesline her.
No,
as
I'm
she's
not clothesline her. Like an open palm hand. Like hold up there.
Next.
Or you know what? You know what? How about this? Leonidas will step in front of her to
cups
to
her
kinda,
throat and choke
yeah,
slams her.
fucking choke slams
Oh
her
my
into the ground.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
what?
with a nat
Chick is just
20
running down the street, and Leonidas, full armored man,
Yeah.
steps in her way.
Choke slams her like the Undertaker. Fucking.
No, oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, you see the letter fly
Yeah,
out.
okay.
Yes, you can. Let's make a sleight of hand check to see if you
Sleight of hand.
see if you quickly enough and you know
Ooh, 16?
how this goes. Okay, yeah.
A
So
raw
you see the letter
16.
fall out before it even hits the ground. You reach out your hand real quick and just gently enough grab her so that it slows her down and turns her around.
Excuse me, miss. I don't mean to stop you. You look like you're in a rush, but
I'm in a hurry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but you did drop a letter back here.
And he'll point at the ground.
Is this important to you?
She looks down at the letter and then looks back up at you. No. I didn't have that letter. And she turns around and runs.
Yeah,
All right.
don't come back.
Now, Valen
Good
will
luck.
pick up the letter.
All right, Val.
All right, anyway, boys.
Valen, is that letter addressed to anyone?
Is the letter addressed to anyone?
Can you read orc?
Okay, well, I'm assuming it's closed. Does it have-
The letter is sealed. You don't like recognize it. Has a pretty normal wax seal on it. It doesn't look like any like house sigil or anything. But you do see that the letter is addressed to Leonidas.
Huh?
No last name, just the word Leonidas.
Leonidas, this letter seems to be addressed to you, actually.
To me? I know no one in this area. I know no one in this
line, the letter.
city.
He looks at it. Does he recognize the handwriting?
No, it's very fancy script. It looks really well made, but you don't recognize the script as anybody's that like you regularly would see.
It just says Leonidas, nothing else.
Yes.
And he can't make out a symbol on the seal?
No.
Well,
I don't know anyone else named Leonidas.
funny enough, neither do I.
I do.
Looks at Rickard.
And
What
who's
do you
that,
mean?
Rickard?
I mean, he doesn't live in the city, but I know another Leonidas.
Do you really?
Yep.
What's his last name?
He's just gonna sit there and look at you. So about that letter,
Rickard, what's his last name?
I forgot. Maybe it's for him. I should take it.
I will be holding on to the letter.
Are you gonna read it?
Just open it.
Yeah. Maybe it's from Valcor. Maybe it's one of the smut letters.
Maybe it's from the god, and maybe I forgot my last name. The head god, Gladden.
Oh my. Are you gonna open the letter
All
or
right,
not,
relax.
Leonidas?
Everyone relax. I'll open the letter.
Opens
We're
the
all
letter.
quite calm, actually.
Val will look at all of us. I think we're all just hanging out.
I can change that.
Rickard, please.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
he'll open the letter. What does it say?
The letter says. Actually, I'll send
You
it
want
to
to
you.
DM it to me?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Actually, can you DM it to me? Yeah, never mind. That's fine.
Okay.
Actually, Valen would be reading the letter over Leonidas' shoulder, so, yeah, damn it to me, too.
Okay.
Send him the wiki link to cock and ball torture.
CBT. CBT.
Cock and ball torture, also known as CBT.
What you know about that CBT?
Okay.
Mr. DM, what's the rule about opening up someone else's mail in this city?
World.
Punishable by death.
Well, I just broke my oath, folks. Oathbreaker Leonidas.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oathbreaker Leonidas.
He'll read it to
Knew this
himself
would
real
happen.
quick.
You guys can play track
Oh.
the streets.
Ooh,
These streets
we
is
are.
cold,
the
dog.
streets do be cold.
So
About to
true.
get jumped.
This seems rather confusing. Almost as confusing as that note we saw a few weeks ago. I guess a couple weeks ago now.
2 weeks ago.
Anyway, if you're curious, I'll read
Just
it.
A couple, Valen.
He'll look around to see if anyone's kind of observing them.
Make a perception check.
Fucking perception. 12.
12. You're looking around.
What are you looking
There's-
around for?
There's a lot of people around you guys. Nobody seems to be looking particularly at you guys.
Keep your eyes about you, Valen. Could be weird.
That's okay. I know he just rolled perception, but as soon as he says that, Valen would be scanning.
Okay, you can also roll perception.
To be fair, I am in.
That one.
Okay.
I get scared.
You looked into the sun, you got blinded. I don't know what to tell you.
I got scared. The second you said that, I'm scared. I'm freaking out.
I'm still
You're
new to
lucky-
the.
Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
you're also you don't see anything out of the ordinary, Valen.
I know I'm new to the city, but I always can't be too careful enough. Anyway, bring it on in here. To Leonidas. Could be me, could be another one. Very cryptic message again. Deliver at dusk. The black sun must not rise too late. Be certain the watcher is blind by the quarter chime. The osprey meets his last tide tonight. Beneath the second arch, east tunnel. 2 guards, both blind to gold. No head remains. Only the mark, scorched in ash. Do not wear crimson. Too many eyes in the silk hall. Payment as always, half now, half on cinders. Signed, L. Capital L to be exact. Very strange letter.
Beans
Does
lover.
any of that language make sense to Valen, or no?
You're still looking around, but you hear a couple words that seem weird to put in a sentence together, and you do start listening kind of in the second half. Yes. Your time in just kind of darker sides of the,
previous
of
life.
the streets in your previous life. Not a whole lot is like exact of like language you would use, but there's enough pattern here that you could probably translate it given a little bit of time.
None of this makes sense to me, but does it ring a bell for anyone?
Hand it here, Leonidas.
All right.
Hand it over to him.
Just give me a few minutes here.
Yeah, seems like a whole lot of mumbo jumbo to me. See where
It's
I come from.
It's a little busy on this street, Valen, for you to concentrate on this. Would you like to go inside
I would-
somewhere?
I'll slip into an alley,
Oh,
Okay.
whatever's close by, just around like a corner or something. Just get off the main street.
Yeah.
Post up on the corner. Arms crossed, Leonidas staring at Valen now. Standing tall, back straight.
All right. So from the first line, it takes you probably 10 full minutes to
Oh,
translate the whole letter.
jeez.
Rickard, would you still be with them for this, or would you have gone to the Glimmerfold?
He honestly, he probably would have actually, yeah, he
Left.
just kept kind of going. Yep.
Okay. The first line, Osprey meets his last tide tonight. Sounds like whoever this Osprey is, probably looking to be killed.
Yep.
And
dying.
then beneath the second arch, East Tunnel. That just sounds like the kill zone.
Mhm.
2 guards, both blind to gold. Make an investigation check for the rest of this letter.
Investigation.
With
I'm investigating it.
advantage.
Oh my
with
God.
advantage.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God, that's awesome. 2 nat ones in a row, and we get a 19 on the advantage. I love you, Mr. DM. Thank you very much.
I did not even see your roll when I called for advantage. It's like, eh.
Wonderful.
Okay.
19.
2 guards, both blind to gold. Either these guards that it's referencing, either are not willing to be bribed, or they're just loyal to something, whether it's the Osprey or just their duty. But either way, it sounds like 2 guards, both blind to gold, might be some obstacles in this. Obstacles with whatever this Osprey's death is going to be. No head remains, only the mark. Scorch it in ash. That is... No head remains. The Osprey is going to be beheaded.
He's going to be killed.
Is preferred. You are not sure what only the mark scorch it in ash means. You spend a lot of time on that one, and you cannot ascertain what that's supposed to mean. Do not wear crimson. Too many eyes in the Silk Hall. Do not wear crimson is an odd instruction on a letter that is seemingly meant to be instructions for assassination. Don't wear crimson. You're thinking crimson is a significant color for this person or these people who are looking to have the Osprey killed. So maybe not giving themselves away. Don't wear the usual colors, perhaps.
Okay.
And then the Silk Hall. The Silk Hall, for this one, give me a history check.
History. Oh,
A 14.
14. The Silk Hall is a small alley in the where's my map? A small alley in the Radiant Terrace that specializes in high fashion. So don't wear red, don't wear crimson. Too many eyes in the Silk Hall. Whether the Silk Hall is where this killing is going to be, with the second arch East Tunnel, or maybe red will draw attention at the Silk Hall, and so people would follow it. You're not really certain of what that is, but you know what the Silk Hall is. Too many eyes in the Silk Hall is odd. Maybe it's the place that it's going to be done, or a meeting place before or after. Payment, as always, half now, half on cinders. Pretty clear on that one. Half the pay is already there. The rest is going to come when the beheading, when the assassination is complete. On cinders, you're not... That one doesn't ring any bells, but you kind of jump back up to scorch it in ash. Only the mark, scorch it in ash. Payment, as always, half now, half on cinders. There is some fire motif here, some burning, whether it's the body's going to be burned and maybe the other half of the payment is going to be there when the body is disposed of by way of fire, or fire is some other significance. Crimson also being significant, unsure. But half on cinders, kind of guessing on that one as well. Winged Eye sleeps in fire. Do not wake her until the 5th bell rings clear. That one. So that was not on the original. That is. That is in a. Where are we at? Oh.
I'm inspecting the note. I've found more words than you can read, Leonidas.
Are you calling me dumb, Valen?
Those words at the bottom, the winged eye sleeps in fire, don't wake her until the 5th bell rings clear. This was in postscript on the note. Let me check real quick. But Leonidas couldn't read it because it is in Infernal.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What? That guy knows Infernal? What the fuck?
The winged eye sleeps in fire. Do not wake her until the 5th bell rings clear. This is definitely coded, but this is past just typical thieves can't.
Yeah.
A lot of this letter seems to be beyond just typical thieves can't. But this is in all a phrase that you're not really sure of. Even with a 19, you're gonna have to do some more poking and looking into for the rest of the note that you don't have yet. But it's very clear, at least, that the letter is a coded kill order on whoever this Osprey is.
Yep.
Don't wear a certain color. There's eyes in a place. There's something bigger going on. You're not sure what or who, but something behind the group behind this request to kill the Osprey. It seems like it is a regular group. Not sure if they're regularly asking for murders or what, but something seems bigger.
And Leonidas was addressed in this letter?
Correct. And then, yeah, so that's what you get. And then outside of the translation, give me, Leonidas, you can also roll an additional investigation check.
20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
All right, Valen, you've had enough time to look at that. What have you deciphered? And why would it be addressed to me? To be fair, it's probably not me exactly, but maybe another Leonidas.
What's your investigation?
Hmm?
What was your second investigation? Yeah.
Oh, I'm rolling. Okay, investigation rolling now. Ooh, very low. 7.
Okay. Go ahead, Leonidas.
Yeah, that's just what he said.
Can you read this bit right here?
Pointing at the infernal writing.
Let me take a look. Something I missed? Ooh.
Very clearly.
What is that? I don't know what that is. You know what that says?
Yeah. It says, I don't know what the first bit says. I can't remember what you said to me.
It says, the winged eye sleeps in fire. Winged eye is capitalized. Winged and eye are both capitalized, like it's a name.
Winged eye
sleeps in fire.
Sleeps in fire.
Do not wake her until the 5th bell rings clear.
All right, perfect.
This is all very confusing. This does sound like someone's looking to get murdered.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. I don't know why it'd be addressed to you.
Well,
Almost sounds like a kill order.
as I said,
Not much in a... Are you a killer for hire, Leonidas?
I'm not a mercenary. I'm a paladin of a Montor. I stand by the law. And this right here completely goes against
Montour's
that.
looking like it's gonna burn some Osprey.
No. This is not addressed to me. This must be some other Leonidas. But I now feel obligated to investigate further and prevent this murder.
And upon that investigation, Leonidas, with a dirty 20,
What up, Master Nathan?
you hit both DCs here.
Woo!
So after Leonidas is holding it and you see the letter just from like a slightly different angle, now in slightly different light, you notice that there's an image, like a symbol on the parchment, like a watermark.
Yeah.
And
what's the symbol?
It looks like a draconic crest.
Oh.
Ooh, can I read it?
I thought he was gonna say broken sword.
It's not draconic language.
Oh,
It's just like an image, like a crest, like draconic. There's a dragon on it.
Oh, what is this?
And then the second DC you hit, while not having been in town long, recently as you've been making your bastion, you've just heard a lot of chatter on the streets in Stormhearth, and you do recognize the name the Osprey. It takes you a little bit after you read it, and then you give to Valen. He's sitting there for like 10-ish minutes reading it, and you're trying to remember where have you heard that before? Very recently. What is the Osprey? Osprey. The Osprey is a local noble who you've heard two conversations about. One of them is that he is opposing some underground cult formation. And the second one was also about that. A couple days later, you heard someone talking about the Osprey, this noble, debating on whether or not to make this cult public, like whether or not to oust it in public, to bring it to the light.
The Osprey's against the cult.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And this noble's name is Counselor Thalin Varick.
Okay, hold on.
boy, we like these names that rhyme.
Was it Tharic? Varick?
Thalin Varick.
Thalin Varick.
Would you be saying this name out loud?
Here we go.
Leonidas?
Hold on.
Would you be saying that name out loud?
Hold on.
Would you be?
No, he will. As he's thinking in his head, and you hand him back the note. And he's looking at it, kind of shifting the way he's reading it. The angles and the lighting, like you're saying. You'll kind of like see like almost like a light bulb kind of pop off like above him, like a aha moment, and then he'll pull you guys in closer, and then he'll mention that name, the counselor Thalin Varick, about this cult that he's trying to oust. And maybe this is a hit on the counselor himself as to not expose the cult.
Yeah, I think this is exactly what this is, but,
And Valen will take a step back.
why is it addressed to you?
Still is beyond me, but I know of the name. I haven't met him personally, but word on the street is getting around about it. And I take it he's not... whoever wants to hit on him is not a big fan.
But even if we'd head to the scene and you're going to plan on stopping it, it doesn't make sense why would they tell you about this?
Your guess is as good as mine, Valen. As you know, I have no ill intentions of me even being here. I still need to find my friends.
Check.
Sure.
Inside check.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Rolling. 17.
17. All right. Leonidas,
is he telling the truth,
roll
Leonidas?
perception or roll persuasion or deception. Don't say which. Don't roll it publicly. Let me know what number you get.
Okay, hold on. I can't roll public.
Or I think you can roll it to just DM if you.
I can roll it to myself.
Yep.
But I'll do it this way then. Actually, hold on. What'd you roll?
17.
Am I telling you what I rolled, or?
No, tell the DM.
Tell me.
Oh, I'll message you.
Okay. Valen, you're very suspicious of Leonidas now. Just this is a lot. You're looking him up and down. You're trying to think, like, is there any reason that he would have to lie? Is he lying? Why would he be lying? Does he have some connection? You're trying to, like, look at him and his body. language and his voice and like his facial everything, and just like figure out
facial.
am I being lied to?
Yep.
Leonidas seems, honest to goodness, confused as you are.
Dang it!
Fallon, I'm not sure where you're going with this, but again, this probably isn't me. There's probably hundreds more Leonidas in this town. I can't be the only one.
Regardless. Listen, I almost got killed 2 weeks ago, and you guys were there for me, so I'll follow through with this. If you want to do this, I don't think you should do it alone, but...
Thank you, Valen. I appreciate your honesty.
I don't want to jump in too deep.
Very well. I as well do not wish to fully intervene unless needed. But I do say we go take a look. This could be some
serious business we're stepping into here.
It very well may be. And if it's to protect the innocent, or to abide by the law, you'll catch me there.
Sure.
All right. Hold on. Where'd Rickard go?
What?
Well, Rickard's going, right?
We look around for
Rickard.
If you haven't already noticed, then yes, Rickard has been gone. You don't know how long.
All right, we better catch up to him.
Go?
I'll hold on to the note for now, but we should catch up with him.
We'll head toward the Glimmerfold, looking for a guy yelling with helmets in his hands.
You hear him before you see him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God!
He
Rickard.
is. He is currently.
There he is.
He is currently right about here, where he said he'd be, in front of Sylvanas and Obad High's church, and you see him with a helmet in each hand, kind of like his hand is in the helmets like Hulk hands, and he's just kind of like trying to preach and telling everybody about her.
Oh God!
Just let him do this for just a little while.
That's right, folks. All of these charlatans, they dare choose when it is convenient to them to help you. That's right. In their moment of need, they ask us, mortal beings, that's right, mortal beings, to come to their aid, to bring them what they cannot find. But she, as he raises up his right hand with the helmet in it, she came to me as I struggled from the darkness, from the depths of nothingness, and graced me with the thing that I hold most dearest. And he'll tink the helmet on. Join me. Join us. Hold on.
Roll a.
Is there any sort of crowd around Rickard, or is he just talking to no one?
Roll a performance check, Rickard.
Okay.
If you guys haven't seen him do this yet, he's been doing this on a daily basis.
And I'm gonna roll it with Tides of Chaos, so I give myself advantage.
Oh. Okay. Alrighty then.
Oh, good thing I did.
Oh my
dirty
God.
20.
Dirty 20. Yep. All right. Okay. Yeah, you have Leonidas. You've watched him do this maybe only a handful of times. It's not something you're interested in, but he's your friend and you live with him. So, you've seen him do it a couple times in passing. He has the biggest crowd you've seen. There are like 12 people pretty intently listening to what he's saying.
Wow. I can tell you what, he's gone from nothing to a nice handful of people here. It's more than he started with. Maybe he's actually growing a following. Can't believe it.
That's right. After she gave me this, everything changed. For the last... He'll pull up his fingers, but it'll just be the helmet, but he's counting it himself. For the last of some time that I can remember, life has only gotten better for me. This vestige of her has helped me in more ways than one. Now, she has sent me here to this... It'll kind of see him like twitch a little bit. He wants to say something, but he'll hold himself back. He has sent me here to these lands to give you the same opportunity she gave me. The question is, are you strong enough to persevere and take it? And that's what he'll end his speech.
Are there any?
He'll reach his hand out with the helmet to like the nearest person.
It looks like a younger, maybe late teens. Late teens.
It's influencing the young.
Human woman, and she immediately grabs the helmet and bloop, pops it on her head.
No way.
Well done, sister. You have the strength.
I can't believe this. He's actually got one.
Thank you very much.
Yes, child. You will do well. And in her name, go about your day. Remember, when we are out and about, they shan't see, but only she. And he'll do like a little weird little wave in front of his face, kind of like he's it'd be like the equivalent of like Catholics like doing like the cross, but he's just gonna do something weird to kind of make it up.
the John Cena wave.
Yeah.
Yeah. The John Cena wave.
Give her a finger gun. He'll attempt to hand out the other helmet, and it'll be done.
You'll hear hear Leonidas shout.
And what is her name?
As Leonidas is shouting this, a middle-aged high elf is going to take the helmet that you're holding out. He's gonna kind of get to the front of the crowd and take the helmet and also put it on.
Thank you, brother. Where shall I go? What shall I do in her name? What now?
Hold on, I gotta remember what I even said our thing was.
Oh my god.
Ah, yes, brother. For further instruction, I do not want to take any more of the time of these charlatans, and he'll point directly at the House of Sylvanas in Obat High.
Oh my god.
Paladin is reeling right now.
Yeah. Come to the Storm Hearth Ward, and come up to the holy sanctuary of the masked men.
No.
There we shall have further time for scripture, and time to indulge ourselves in her word. By her grace, go on. And he'll do the same thing he did to the kid.
The older elf will also try to kind of reenact that motion.
I will see you there tomorrow, brother.
Yes,
brother. I will as well.
Yes, sister. Yes.
I will talk to my whole family tonight at dinner about my new following.
Oh, don't worry, and I have helmets for them as well.
Thank you, brother.
All right, Lee.
What am I witnessing?
Rickard seems to be getting a little carried away with this, but I admire the determination and perseverance to keep coming out here every day. Good for him.
Are there any guards watching him?
It seems too complicated for me.
Have any guards become accustomed to this?
Yes, you've seen a couple of the guards that are kind of here day after day, and you make a perception check.
Sure. Boop. Oof, a 9.
A 9?
Yes.
You look over. You look over and you see the two guards. One of them you have seen before here. Kind of also just kind of keeping an eye on everything. While this is generally a peaceful place and guards aren't needed, guard duty here is light. But you see a couple guards every now and then just kind of patrolling to make sure nothing, like radical is happening or people are getting like too out of hand. So you see one of them that has seen and watched Rickard before, and he's kind of talking to another guard. Would you have introduced yourself the first time you saw him?
Probably. Just to be like, that's my friend. He's a little weird.
Yeah. His name is Stanton.
Okay. Leonidas, well, he'll see Stanton with the other guard, and he'll talk to Val and Damocles.
Come with me if you'd like, but I'm gonna go ask that guard a question.
Do you guys follow him?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'll walk up to him.
Giant cauldron on my shoulder.
Stanton, good morning. How goes it?
It goes well. See your friend got some converts.
I can't believe it. This is a first. You must be really making an impact here.
Yeah, I just lost 5 gold to that.
Oh, a bet down the drain.
His friend's laughing. He's like, he sounded pretty convincing. You should have listened to me. Yeah, he just hasn't gotten any so far. This was a first. He got lucky. You got lucky.
I think he's getting better at this.
He's
to be quite honest.
Getting, yeah, I guess. I mean, he got 2 people. I haven't seen him get any before, so. And then the one goes, yeah, if he keeps doing that, then heck, might see about 100 people a day walking around in those goofy helmets.
You might see a new building or eyes get erected here. Remind me again.
Will be shaped like a helmet?
It very well might be. Every day he's in the forge. I'd love to see that. Tending to his folk in there, just hammering away on the metal in the constant heat.
If I get to see a building looks like that helmet, I mean, if I get to see that in my lifetime, if that's what it means, I'll take a helmet.
Maybe you'd join him then.
Oh, I'm not joining him. I just want to see it made. Just want to see how far it goes.
You probably wouldn't get paid, but it'd be more of like a spiritual thing, you know?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not really expecting anything.
Okay, all right. Very well, on with your day. We'll be prancing about.
Yep, you too.
Catch you later.
He'll walk back toward Rickard.
You guys can play the track Sun over Zalvaris again.
You kind of just see Rickard. He's like, he's shaking hands like a few other people that probably have, talked to him maybe once or twice. Ah, yes, I appreciate you coming by today. Thank you again. I'll be here probably within the next day or 2. More helmets to be made. More gifts to be given, brother.
Some of the patrons who did not receive a helmet are coming up and shaking your disgustingly grimy like blacksmithing hands. Like, yes, I'll be here waiting for a helmet.
Rickard, what are you doing?
Wow, Rickard, I gotta admit.
Hi, everyone.
Good for you. Got some people to join you.
Of course. It is our duty to preach for our gods, it is not.
I haven't.
As long as you don't do it for a mentor.
Oh, well, I haven't gotten too many bites yet, if you know what I mean.
I could help with that.
Probably could. But I'm not doing it for her.
Just don't threaten anybody's family, you know what I'm saying?
We're past that point, don't worry.
This guy gets it.
It was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie.
That was a long time ago. Anyway, I thought you'd be curious.
That was 2 weeks ago, Leonidas.
He'll just kind of like turn his head toward you and then walk toward Rickard.
We found this note. You probably won't make much of it.
He'll show him the note, kind of hold it out to him.
What's it written in? Common, I assume?
It's written in common, except for the last line.
Last line, yeah. He says infernal,
or
right?
it's in infernal. Infernal.
Very weird note we just found, and whatever reason it was addressed to Leonidas. Can't be me.
Yeah, let me take a look at it real quick. He's gonna scan through it real quick. I'll be honest, Common is not exactly my best language I speak. I speak it well, reading not so much.
Alright, I should have guessed.
He'll fold it back
read,
up,
Rickard?
put in his pocket.
No, I can read. Valen, when you get my age, and Common is like one of the last things you learn, because you've lived a very long life, you'll understand.
Your age?
Yeah, how old are you again, Rickard?
I don't know.
How old are you, Rickard?
100 and something.
100 something?
Well, I know you're not human, I can tell you that.
He knows he's not human, he's just joking with him. Because, okay.
Well,
anyway.
you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Listen, Rickard, I'll make the letter quite simple. Leonidas has been addressed about some killing, some ospreys being targeted by some, we don't know who, but there's some infernal writing at the bottom of that letter, and well, he wants to go check it out.
He'll
nice. Who are we helping? The killer or the killed?
Leonidas will look around again, and then kind of like motion.
Good question.
Rickard closer to him.
I'll go up to him.
Rickard, I'm not here to murder anyone. I'm quite against that.
I mean, that's not what that said. He just said.
I'm not the one doing the murdering.
But it's addressed to you.
It's addressed to a Leonidas. I don't see a last name on here. Anyway, regardless. Counselor Thalin Varric. Do you know the name? Have you heard it around here?
He's gonna grab his helmet, kind of do a little twisting with it. What do you want me to roll? You want me to roll history?
You can roll a history, yeah.
I've never heard of that bum.
Oh my god.
Did you roll 0? Oh my god, 1 minus 1. That's crazy. That's crazy.
0.
Don't worry, Rickard, it's fine. But yes, a counselor around here is advocating against some sort of underground cult. He's getting close to talking about it in public.
Catching on fire.
Ousting this cult. And it looks like his head is on the chopping block. I feel obligated to intervene now, per this note. And why would it randomly fall out of that half-orc's pocket?
Yeah, wasn't she holding
Obviously
something?
planted.
She had a lot more on her, but could be a planted note. Very well, Valen. Didn't think of that. My name has been getting around quite a bit in the last few weeks, but I wasn't expecting it so soon. Something like this.
Or
We should make haste. Valen,
Listen,
did that note specify time of day? Today? Tomorrow? I didn't quite catch that.
yeah, it literally says right here, and he'll point to the first line of the note. Osprey meets his last tide tonight.
Ah, you're right. Right there in plain writing, in common even. I could read that. Very well.
Yeah, I know.
Cancel your plans
say
for tonight. We have a stakeout.
Okay.
Damocles, you hear that?
Sure.
Excellent.
I'll bring my cauldron.
Listen, let me head home first, and then I'll meet up with you guys later.
Make your preparations. Meet back at the holy sanctuary of the masked ones.
Valen, make sure you meet back up with the group before the meeting time.
Okay.
Like a few hours.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to tell the family I'm going out late.
I'll be out late tonight.
We gotta go forge some more stuff. Come on, boys.
Hitting the town with the boys tonight, babe.
Down with the boys.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll head back.
Head home for a bit.
We'll meet you guys in a few hours. Maybe in the mid-afternoon, evening.
All right. We can go to.
Good RP, boys.
Yeah, good RP indeed. Let me.
Fucking preaching about her.
That was great.
Actually, good RP.
That was so good.
Just wait till I have my podium where I can really yap at him.
Oh my god.
Can't wait.
He's gonna have his first mega church inside of Zalvaris where he just accumulates wealth. They'll just
Take up the
give it
whole
to
north
him.
side. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will take our break there, and when we meet back up, we will go through, I guess, the first stages of the stakeout and kind of what happens before.
Are we fighting tonight?
Understood. How do you know?
I'm just
How
asking.
do you know?
I'm just asking.
How do you know?
Uncertain.
Okay.
I'm just asking tonight.
How do you know, buddy?
You know, actually, speaking of
I'm
mega churches, real quick, in North Carolina, did you guys see that there was a guy? The pastor had the ushers lock the doors. No one could leave after Sunday church until they raised $10,000.
No.
That's wild.
What?
Yeah, hold on. North Carolina mega church.
Yeah, that sounds like a real fucking
pastor
problem.
Holds.
I think it's
Sounds
time,
like a
boys.
Sounds like a mega church.
It's
Yeah.
time. It's time. Tax the church.
Marvin Sapp, a gospel singer and pastor, has been criticized for a viral video where he begs his congregation to raise $40,000. Hold on.
40,000.
Yeah, so because he yelled out, "Shut the doors," Let me read it. Yeah, because a buddy of mine that lives down in NC, he sent it to me.
Wild. All right, well, I need to get ready for tomorrow then.
Yeah. We'll meet back up here at 8:40-ish.
Shut the doors of the church. I love mega churches. Are crazy.
They are crazy.
And the pastors make so much fucking money.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
They make
I've got
an
family.
amount of money.
I've got family live down in Pittsburgh, and they live like in the hood. So, but they live like 2 blocks down from. I think it's like a Baptist mega church, bro. The place is bumping 24/7. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Baptists love their music.
Yeah, they do. There's a joke there, but never mind. I'm gonna go eat. I'll be lurking.
Wow, this guy really said, I'm gonna go eat after not even 2 hours ago, was shoving his face full of food. What up, Kesar? That's called kidnapping? Yeah, that sounds pretty fucking crazy. He was a guy who was probably saying, God wants you to give me 40 grand, so do it. You can't leave until you do it.
He needs to afford another Gucci shirt.
God told me he wants me to buy another 3 Lamborghinis, so I need the money. Do unto his will.
It's also false arrest.
The clip of it is hilarious. He tells everybody that's in oh my god. That's like watching him, right? Both in person and like streaming, because they stream it.
Yeah.
He said there's 2,000 people watching streaming.
Oh.
If everybody gives $20 and there's like 1,000 people like in like their foyer, whatever you want to call it, right? If they give another $20, anybody who's behind him, including himself, that's up on like the stage, has to give $100. And you just see him pull out this giant money wad, and he's like flipping through bills. He's like, I'll give out $500, and I'm like, dang, bro, you gotta do that.
Dude, what the fuck? Yeah.
What did I miss?
Giga churches.
Giga.
Huh?
That's called kidnapping. True.
Giga church.
Yeah.
Is
that what Rickard's crafting? Giga church?
He might be able to get enough people.
Oh my god.
I mean, once I get that storehouse to, level 13 or whatever.
Yeah, I think Rickard is
Like
actually
level 17 or something, yeah.
You're gonna turn your storehouse into a church. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be an underground. Yeah, he's gonna have his own
level
cult.
13.
And Leonidas is just gonna be right there in the same building.
Listen, guys, it's not a cult.
Praising him on tour.
Yeah, we'll see
it's
about
that.
It's
not a cult, huh?
Might be able to convert you.
Yeah, we'll see, bud.
Rickard's pretty persuasive.
Can a paladin change
So it seems.
who they worship, even if they've pledged an oath to that god or deity?
Yeah, you just break.
Well, that would be oath breaking, right?
I think technically how it goes, it depends on what level of a god they are. Because certain ones fall under like other like overarching entities. That might be more like a JWAP question.
A paladin's oath can be broken by willfully violating the tenets of their oath and showing no sign of repentance.
So yes, but that's oath breaking though.
Yes.
I think technically, if you're still believing if a
In your
god's
oath,
power,
you just switch gods.
and you just switch a god's power. I don't think there's technically anything wrong with that. But that's
okay.
Jay. That's actually a good question.
Yeah. That is a good question.
Actually, a question I don't know the answer to.
Oh
Brothers
my
in
God.
faith.
Imagine choosing mercy over justice. Oath broken.
Yeah.
If a paladin willfully violates their oath and refuses to acknowledge their wrongdoing or seek forgiveness, that's an oath break.
Imagine
feels so
choosing.
fucking
you-
easy.
If they are if they are not committing evil acts, could be considered have broken their oath.
It seems like a joke. Oh, I forget. I fucked up. Like what? You're not supposed to fuck up.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, you're not supposed to.
But like, it says if you acknowledge you fucked up and ask for forgiveness, all is forgiven. It's like what?
Yeah, but there's a path to that. Like your oath is
yeah.
broken. There's a path to forgiveness.
No, that's not what he's reading.
If a paladin
Listen to what he's
willfully
reading.
violates their oath and refuses to acknowledge their wrongdoing or seek forgiveness, so if they don't acknowledge it or don't seek forgiveness, then that's breaking the oath. So if they do it and then they go, "Oh shit, I fucked up," and they go to seek forgiveness, yeah, but if they go to seek forgiveness, then that's not breaking their oath.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
but
saying
if you're
they
like-
get out of jail free
If you're
card.
like joke,
Yes, that's my
if you're
point.
like
Evan.
joke doing it, then
Well, I don't think.
bro.
I don't think this is
That's
a
the point.
reoccurring thing, right? This is like a oh shit, yeah, that's a one-time thing. Let me not do that again, and then learn from
Yeah,
that.
and then if you do it again,
then you're
bye.
breaking the oath. Yeah, it's not like let me just keep breaking my oath every episode because I'm deciding to go against it, and then seeking forgiveness, and then automatically saving
go
it.
against the grain.
Yeah.
Well, but there's not. But the way that's written is that's acceptable.
Rules as written in
long as-
D&D is not supposed to be played.
There you go. It's all an interpretation. We can make our own custom rules.
Very
I mean,
true.
If any god continuously sees you to sin, regardless if it's not the same sin, I don't
Could be
think
that
they'd
too.
like
Yeah.
that.
What the fwick's up?
We're going crazy about paladin oaths over here and breaking them.
Chatting about paladins. yeah.
Rules as written, the game's
Yeah.
broken, Mr. DM.
Because
Yeah.
I want to
Oh,
convert.
100% game's broken.
There you
I
go.
wanna convert
Yeah.
What's the
No, because we're saying if a paladin willfully violates their oath and refuses to acknowledge their wrongdoing or seek forgiveness, it could be considered a breaking of the oath. So if you break the oath, but you go to seek forgiveness, then you don't break your oath, is what that says.
Yeah.
So he's saying if I just do that willy-nilly left and right, and I keep going to seek forgiveness,
Every
I'll never
episode.
break my oath.
I would say that's like, I mean, just like you would with a person IRL, like you'd begin not that would be an oath breaker paladin.
Yeah, and I told
if you're doing it and there's like not a good reason why you are doing it. then
correct. Yeah, that's why I was like, that seems like a one-time thing. Like, oh, yeah, Leonidas
No,
realizes
it's
that
not
that
like
was a mess up in his oath, and then he's like, oh no, I need to go seek forgiveness. Not like
yeah.
oh, I did
If you
this.
mess up once, you're not immediately an oath breaker.
Time to go back to a
But-
Montour. My bad.
But-
Do it again. Whoops, my bad. Time to go back to a Montour.
The original question was: is it technically oath breaking if he decides to follow another god?
If he
Or does
switches
Oh yeah, that was
No.
the
Or
other
does he have-
question.
See, that's
No,
what I
think-
thought.
I don't know exactly where it is in the paladin class pages, but
In the Paladin
I,
handbook.
it says in the paladin
The
handbook.
field guide.
The field guide to paladins. No, I think it says something about paladins abilities or spells or something. Their oomph comes from like their internal devotion
Divinity in
to
general.
a god, not the god itself. So a Montour is not giving you power. Leonidas has so much like conviction in
divine.
in the divine that he is
the power.
he is literally making the power happen around him.
Manifesting power.
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
manifesting
You're,
it.
you're manifesting
power.
it through your conviction,
Yeah.
not your god. So if you were to like, I wouldn't say that like changing your god just week to week is fine, because at that point you're not like your conviction is weak enough that you're just flipping sides whenever you feel like it. But if you were to give a good reason of like, I feel like this god is a better fit for
Oh,
who I am,
Duh.
then that's fine.
it's like Minthara. She doesn't follow Lolth anymore, but she still swears her oath to stop the absolute.
Sure, yeah.
There you go.
If you switch your deity and you are like your conviction in that new deity is still strong, then yeah, you're still fine as a paladin. You're not getting any repercussions for it.
Maybe if you
I would
roll
say
good
if you
enough
wanna,
to
like,
boo.
swap subclasses or something, that might be a little bigger thing, but just swapping gods, nah, it's fine.
Well, there you go. Cool.
Yeah, it was a question I didn't even know. I didn't know how to answer that one.
That was good. Yeah, good question, me. Thanks, me. Well,
Yeah.
hey guys, GTA 6 2 trailer dropped.
I'm sure.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's fire. It's fire.
It's definitely gonna
It's
come out, guys.
Definitely no gameplay.
Yep.
I don't like it. Don't care.
Nope, that's all real gameplay, and that's all in-game footage.
Nope.
And if you tell me otherwise, you're lying.
Nope.
Don't worry, they're just gonna cheat with frame gen, and you won't be able to actually play the game because it's crisis.
I need me a new GPU by next year.
It's crisis problem.
Yeah, that frame generation is actually playing a lot of strain on my CPU when I'm playing Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Just turn it off.
You're gonna
smile.
I can't. Can't. It's bad. It's real bad. I turn it off. Go back down to like 30 FPS.
Just turn it off.
28.
Exactly. So turn it off.
Can't do that.
Well, you could. You'd just be playing on less frames.
Can't do that.
Frame gen is so cheap.
Can't do it.
I really hate the game that companies are utilizing it like they are.
On the way back to Holy Sanctuary of the Men, Leonidas would like to pick up a potion of healing. Actually, 2 potions of healing.
On the way back home, I'm gonna stop by Galbos, and because he's not here to do his Bastion turns, I'm gonna steal his potion of healing from his Bastion.
Oh wow!
Smart.
Yep.
How much
He's
gold
mad.
is that?
Make sure DM did not say we could resume.
Yeah,
I don't
we're
know why you're
resuming the
doing
session,
turns
buddy.
here,
How much is that? Okay.
Oh, what's up?
2 potions of
Yeah,
healing.
he's not resumed yet.
2 potions of healing.
How much gold?
Okay.
Yeah. How much gold?
Oh.
10,000. Punish him.
Nope.
Each.
10,000 gold.
Each. Yeah. Okay. That must be the strongest potion of healing ever in existence.
No, it's a common.
Oh. Wow. Inflation's really hitting D&D, huh? And Zalvaris.
Yep.
50 gold. Nice.
Yeah, sure.
Woo! I don't know. That Leonidas guy's got some really good persuasion. I'm sure he can barter up a good deal.
Yeah. I'll kill your family.
Yeah. This healing potion could be used to protect people
Protect your family
when you're not around.
When you're not around.
Sir, what is that supposed to mean? Sell me the healing potion.
Hell yeah.
All
That's
right.
the good stuff.
Okay, so this.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys run whatever errands you need to. And you meet back at the Stormhearth Ward.
Go talk to the family for a bit. Tell them I'll be out late. Got some more stuff going on.
Yeah. Let me find. I gotta.
Balin comes back with a black eye because his wife beat the shit out of him
Yeah.
for hanging out with the boys again.
Oh my god.
Just hanging out with the boys
The
again.
boys.
And I get beaten up for it. I'm starting
Every
this
time you
combat
hang out with
10
them, you
HP.
come home half dead.
Yeah. You are not wrong.
Newest. Yes. Okay, there we go. Ba-ba-doop.
Oh snap.
So, you guys meet back up at the Stormhearth Ward at Rickard and Leonidas's Bastion. You got some time. It's still mid-afternoon. The note itself did say, tonight. So, in something like this, especially if there's fire involved or whatever, you don't assume it would be in the daylight. So you guys are just hanging out here until you decide that it's time to get going and stake out. While you guys are here, you've got a little bit of downtime. While you guys are here, you've got a little bit of downtime. Just whether you're just in the main foyer of the bastion, or if you guys are at a local tavern or something. So while you guys are just sitting,
Sorry,
go ahead.
Oh, okay. I can change my spells, right? That's at a long rest, though.
Beginning of every day, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it just popped in my head.
Yeah, you're good. So while you guys are here just kind of killing time, whether it's, with ale and food, or whether it's just kind of sitting and watching.
There would be no ale Valen is a drinking. He's on work.
Leonidas is drinking water.
Freak.
Freak.
You guys are just passing time. And you guys have done some things together. You guys have shed blood, sweat, no tears yet together. But you guys are pretty close on the field, and for what now is considered kind of work. But you don't know a whole lot about each other. So Rickard,
oh shit.
How about we
it's happening.
How about we hear a little bit about Rickard?
Ooh. 9 episodes in. It's happening.
Good with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hell
right,
yeah.
Let's you can switch tracks to Into the Mind.
Ooh.
All right, how would you like to do this, Rickard?
So I went to the thingy. Can you see the edits I've made, right?
Yes.
I emboldened all that stuff. Read through those real quick, and I don't care if you ad-lib them as long as you get the point across. The bolden parts, that's all I want you to read. I'll take care of the rest.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you got the transition and all that?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'll take care of all that.
Cool. Yep, I'm good then.
Okay. All right, boys. Rickard Moranus. The first of many memories. The tone is set as you see a young elf. Extremely young. Probably 7 or 8. Waking up to a nice morning breeze. The window has been left open. Definitely smelling spring is out. Things are happening. Everyone's getting up for seems probably the work day. He runs out of his little bedroom and joins his father's side while he's eating breakfast.
All right, Rickard, let us work on the fields. Just do the ones on the east over there. And today, please, just don't do anything crazy. We just need to work. We just need to get this done. Just need to get these fields worked on. None of that magic. Let's just work today, all right?
Rickard's father rustles his hair as he gives him some guiding words. A little bit of hit on the back with his tongue as he emphasizes to not be overly zealous in what he's doing. Then they all join for the day and they head out. Labor's hard for a poor family, all the way over in the wooded lands of the golden, what's it called? The golden something?
Sanctuary.
Yeah, the golden sanctuary. So, as day begins, the sun starts to rise, beat down on the poor family's back, as the whole village seems to kind of be working very towards much of a common goal. Everyone kind of begins to get a little weary for the day. It's about noontime, the sun is really beating down everybody. Rickard just kind of stands in the grass, ready, and Rickard's father attempts to get him to get his attention.
Hey, Rickard! We're heading over to the tree line. We're gonna get some lunch. Join us whenever you're done with that next acre, son. Love to eat together.
Young Rickard wipes his brow. The sweat has been pouring off him all day. Looks over towards his father and the others as he waves towards them. Just kind of really thinking to himself, oh my goodness. Dad wants to go there and go eat with everybody, but there's just so much more we can get done. Only if all of the older ones, even including his father, what if they all just had what Rickard's got? That inner fire, that rambunctiousness, that go get 'em spirit. As he's thinking about these things, feeling the sun kind of just emanate all around him, being a hot, blistering day, Rickard begins to work again. But as he begins to work again, some of the matted down wheat in the field kind of feels weird. And he smells something. Smells a little smoke. He's like, what the heck is that? The fire from the camp already? Like, it shouldn't be over here that bad. And as he turns around, for some awful reason, maybe it was during when his father was talking to him and he got a little uppity in his rambunctiousness again. Oh no. Did he accidentally do it? Did what has been plaguing him his whole life happen again? Did he accidentally set fire to the crops that have already been worked? Oh no! As he thinks to himself, tremble begins to set in as a simple spark turns into a few feet turn into a few meters, and all of a sudden, the acre that he was supposed to work is up in flames. The only space around poor Rickard, with his scythe, his little scythe that he was allowed to work with, the matted down area just enough to really keep the embers and the flames off of him. Panic sets in. Oh no. Oh God, did I do it again? I must have done something. No. As he attempts to really shout out, the smoke is crazy from wheat when it goes up in flames. It dries out his throat. As he begins, even the tears from his eyes only get about a third of the way down his cheek. As he thinks to himself that he's screwed up so bad again, that everyone is going to think he's a failure. He's screwed up. Dad, no one's going to have anything from this. And his punishment is to burn in this poor little field. As he reaches out, and he'll cast, yet again, just a helping hand to himself to maybe pull out something, anything. All within an instant, everything has changed. What was field of burned wheat, ash, smoke, smut all over him is exchanged for purple, blue, and black hues, ever as the eye can see, expanding across everywhere in a vastness that he has never seen before. Buildings are like floating around. There's some land off in the distance. Sparkling stars, maybe, are all over the place. Rickard will attempt to scream yet again, but the smoke, everything is just, he can't get something out. And as he looks over to anything and anyone, he sees something.
Well, well, well. It is not time for you just yet.
Panic turns into straight dread. Rickard thinks to himself that he went from burning in his own hell of his making. Now he's going to get killed by some ghost in some random place that he's never been to before. As he attempts to scream out, but yet again just can't get something. He tried so hard, but he can't.
No, no, young one. Do not scream. Not yet. You need to head back now.
As this ghostly figure reaches out, Rickard tried to squirm away to not touch him. And it does. And it's cold.
Yes. Yes. Come on now, Rickard. Your eyes, they're moving. Keep moving. Come on. Please. Wake up.
You see Rickard wake up, and yet again, this same place he was already before. His eyes are heavy. Everything is in a daze. He's hearing things, and he's able to get out. What happened? As his mother begins to smother the poor boy.
Oh, Rickard. Oh, my boy. There was a fire. There's a fire in the field you were standing in. All the dryness, the heat. It was so hot that day. Some of the harvested wheat must have just caught on fire, and I'm so happy you're okay.
As he's embraced by his mother's love and affection, things kind of seem to clear up a little bit. And it makes sense that that day was quite hot. Definitely had to do with the wheat. It was definitely dry and everything. And as he kind of, rustles away from his mother's embrace once again, he'll look around to kind of get his bearings a little more. And he'll just simply see his father looking at him solemnly, just not really giving him much, acknowledges that his son is okay, and goes off yet again. Not seeing any happiness or really much else from him, Rickard kind of just tells himself, after he's wiping his eyes, kind of crying a little bit, and he's like, okay, it definitely had to be like that, right? I shouldn't worry about that. The grass and everything, the wheat, it all burned away, right? And that is the end of Rickard's first memory.
Yo, that's cool. I like that a lot, actually. I like that a lot. The music goes well with that too.
You guys can switch tracks to Eyes of the City.
Just to be clear here, in character, in game, is this a story that you told us?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I figured.
I could have just imagine that I was doing that all because I
like in Rickard's voice.
I think
in
it's
Rickard's
better done. I think how we did it was good.
Yes,
no,
because it would have been harder for me to narrate the way I wanted to with having to
Yeah.
have the cup.
No, that was really good.
That's fine.
I like that.
No, that was really good. But
I'm looking forward to other people's memories.
It's not like there's like a story now the characters know.
Revealed,
So
yeah.
it's more of just
you guys have all that knowledge now as characters.
Yeah, so like we could like ask him about it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
In the future, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Cool.
now, yeah.
Or now.
Yeah.
Cool.
So there you go. You guys wonder why I'm so old, but
there you go.
That's like one of the oldest things I remember. As a wee baby boy.
Now, did you have the helmet on when you were a kid, or I can't really see you without it? That's all I was thinking about.
Let me think about that. Yes.
Rickard, do you feel like you let your father down?
Who?
Your father.
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a long time. He's probably dead by now.
I take it you've grown far apart from them, from your parents.
I don't know, I guess. I really haven't thought about that much. Like I said, once you get a certain age, these things kind of all just seem insignificant to you.
Yeah, I can't imagine being around for 100 years. Almost must feel like torture.
Neither can I. I wouldn't say
Interesting,
torture.
Rickard.
I'll probably live to be like 700 or something like that. I have no idea.
I'm curious, do you know who this person was in your seeming vision?
What person?
Person that was reaching out to you amidst the fire.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure this was all a dream. I didn't have the helmet on that whole time, so I really don't know.
Right, it's just a bad dream.
Didn't have the helmet on. Well, that's news to me. I really thought as like a young boy you had that helmet the entire time. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was born
I just don't see you without it.
They just slapped it right on him.
Exactly. That's exactly what they did to me.
Impressive.
It's like a brand.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, anytime.
Ugh.
Valen looks at his not watch, but the sun outside. Is it nighttime? Oh
Be
yeah,
nice.
it looks like the sun is set. Right, Mr. Dio.
Also consults the sun.
The sun is almost setting. Yes, it's getting dusk.
I believe it is time.
It's
Are we all ready?
Time for what?
Time to go.
We're here on work, Rickard. It was
It's-
wonderful you shared that story with us, but we were here for other business.
We're here to prepare for this so-called murder that's going to happen tonight. And potentially stop it.
Are we helping?
We have
What
to
if we don't
stop
stop
it,
it?
Rickard.
Why?
We're to stop it if we have the opportunity.
I think we should be more observers first.
Yes, I'm a bit of a watcher.
Like I said, I'm here to observe, but if the time calls for it, I will jump into action.
Hey, Rickard, once again, I appreciate that story.
Uh-huh. I have more to tell, but not right now. I've got to think of more.
Save it for another time.
I will.
Time to get into action.
Let's head out.
Valen will slink into the shadows.
Oh. He's slinking.
And Rickard will
Alright.
join him.
So,
Huh.
as you guys go to where are we at? To color. Up. As you guys get to okay, let's try there we go. So you guys get to the Radiant Terraces.
We cast darkness over
Oh.
us.
As Sararak casts the biggest darkness spell you've ever seen.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hey!
I
Hey,
can
hey,
read
hey.
it.
Darkness.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I could. I didn't mean to click on it.
I'm testing.
I actually meant to just move the map, and then I fucking clicked on it.
Honestly, this might work. Can I make it bigger? I can't. That's fine. Okay.
Rickard proceeds to cast Burning Hands on us over here.
The Gatling gun of burning hands.
So, you guys get to the Radiant Terraces. Typically, quite a nice, refined district. High-end, crafted goods, handmade, magic made, just all around, typically good spirits. But tonight is a little different. Tonight, you guys have work to be done. You have whatever it is that you're observing seems to be something that you're not sure how you have gotten involved in. The chances of this happening and dropping in front of you guys at this moment and not anybody else. You've got something that you're diving into now. As you enter the Radiant Terraces.
Do we have eyes on the counselor?
You do not.
What
you
the-
do not.
Damn it.
As you go into the Radiant Terraces towards the assumed kill zone that is the near this being
Arch?
the Silk Hall. You guys knowing that just in game.
Okay.
Trying to find where these arches are, where all this stuff is, and obviously Crimson is a no-go, so you're kind of keeping an eye out for anything else, which is most people.
Can Valen be in the shadows? He's done work like this before, but for other reasons.
Are you good with being away from the party, if that's the case? Like, if you're sticking on top of, in between buildings, just to stay stealthed, you're probably not going to be within 20 feet of the party at any time.
Is there... I'm thinking, like, if the party's nearby and I'm on top of a building, That's kind of what I was envisioning of where I'm going.
You can
within 20 feet is fine, but
you can keep
like
the
if I-
party within eye shot at all times if that's what you're asking.
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Okay. Yeah, that should be okay.
But I'd be on the rooftops.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. You guys enter under a lattice of softly enchanted lanterns, each just kind of floating in their place midair, casting reflections onto the stone paths below you. Typically a little more of a lively place, but as dusk settles, while some places like the Spires or the Stormhearth Ward wouldn't rest, other places like the Radiant Terraces and the Glimmerfold kind of start to wind down for the day. Typically, if you have sculptors, tailors, potion brewers, artificers flaunting their crafts within their own galleries, and but not right now. The further you drift from the main promenade of Zarvalris, it seems like much further away than it is, just with your guys' minds on the mission right now. Beyond a tapestry stall, past a small fountain shaped like a curled up dragon, the light from the lanterns start to dim a little bit. You see one arch in front of you, and beyond that arch, you see another. And as you get to the second arch, seems to get even quieter, even more secluded. Everyone make a investigation check as you're searching for this tunnel.
Ah, damn. 13.
Oh. 6.
It's hard to
Oh,
see
no.
the top of this rooftop. 7.
Chicken.
Well,
Damn it.
it's not very well hidden, if that's if that was its purpose, but you assume that it's not. It's built into one of the buildings here, and there is indeed a tunnel Leonidas and Damocles that you guys see. Not as tall as a doorway, but maybe like a little cellar that doesn't have a typical like cellar door on it. It looks like a nice door, maybe part of the building, part of the establishment, but it does lead down under the building.
Does Valen see Leonidas?
If you're looking for Valen,
Yes.
you would see him.
Okay, yeah, he'll motion toward at Valen and be like, down over here, this way. As they
Stop.
walk,
Stairs.
Stop throwing up gang signs. We've got work to do.
Rickard, quiet. This is not the time to be loud.
So you guys
Can I get closer without?
You guys are at the. So first arch right here.
Mm-hmm.
Second arch right here. You see a tunnel way behind this building right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a target.
So it's probably, I don't know, maybe 100 feet away from you.
Is this
What building am I on, Mr. DM?
This one.
two questions? One. Sorry, go ahead.
Is there any way, if the second arch is here, to cross this arch onto the next building?
Make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Nat 20 for a
Oh
30.
my god!
Jeez, that's crazy.
Leonidas, as you
Jesus
look
Christ.
up to signal to Leonidas,
Oh yeah. Okay.
you see him jump off of one of the buildings. Looks like a pretty bad fall. You're not sure why he would just jump off the building, and you see him catch himself on this arch that does not look big enough to walk on, but he walks on it casually but quickly, getting across in about 10 steps across the street, and then jumping up and parkouring up through up to the second building that is on your left.
Damn, that Leonidas is very acrobatic.
Hey.
Huh?
I'm joking because you said Leonidas. You see Leonidas jump across the building.
Oh.
Oh, my bad.
That's
He said as Leonidas signals to Leonidas on the top of the building.
Okay, my two questions.
Looks
One,
like I have a helmet.
is this the first arch, and this is the second arch?
No.
No, this is the first one?
Second arch.
So this is the second.
Arch here. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm not drawing. First arch here.
Oh,
second
okay.
arch here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Tunnel way. You can spot an entrance there.
Okay, so if he's gonna move over that way, Leonidas is gonna lead the party probably up against here, around this way.
Okay.
Trying to stay as hidden as possible, quiet as possible.
Yeah. Rickard's just kind of walking.
Yeah, now that I've repositioned, we're going back into hidden mode.
All right. As you hide, you're looking around you for vantage points that would see you, so you can better ascertain where it is and how it is you need to hide. Give me a perception check, Valen.
Perception. 10.
Okay. You see a guard
Huh.
here.
Crap. Does Leonidas know
Can
what
I
the
see the
counselor
group?
looks like?
What?
Go ahead, Z.
What, Leonidas?
Does Leonidas know what the counselor looks like?
No, you've only heard of him in passing.
Damn. Okay.
I only see that one guard right there.
You see one guard, and he's he has a pole arm that is kind of planted onto the ground, and his other hand is free, and it's he's kind of flipping a small bronze or a copper coin in his other hand.
Valen thinks back to the letter. 2 guards. All right. Well, if I can signal to the group that there's someone over there, I don't know if anyone will be looking on top of the building.
Leonidas is keeping an eye on you.
I would try and signal if there's a guard without making it too obvious, and then just keep, like, if I can, crouch down, like, on this side of the wall, like the roof, so I can just watch this side with minimal visibility, like, of myself.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Ooh.
Stealth check.
Come on, rogue.
Oh
no.
Come on. 11.
That is cringe.
You know what? Heroic inspiration. Don't care.
Oh my god.
This is a rogue moment.
Oh my god.
9.
21.
Hey, okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're pretty hidden.
All right.
I think Leonidas will hang out here with the party and kind of tell them.
Be on the lookout for anyone of noble stature. We're looking for the counselor. He is the target. And
What are we doing here?
keep in mind, we are on the lookout for a murderer. Anyone suspicious?
Did you guys ever tell Rickard what you were doing?
Nope.
Yeah,
No,
well,
they just kept,
business.
they
Well,
just kept
yes.
talking about a cult,
No,
a
hold
cult,
on.
in stopping the cult.
yeah, we said that we were gonna. Leonidas mentioned before we even left him preaching in front of the Obat High shrine or church that the counselor is a potential target for murder and we need to stop it, or we can try to intervene. He said
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
Okay,
cool.
he said that.
We'll say during the hours you were at the Bastion, Rickard would have heard what they were doing.
Yeah.
Rickard would have caught up with the situation.
So yeah, he'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, be on the lookout
cool.
for anyone mysterious
that.
looking. Not Valen, of course, because he's on the roof up there. Anyone else? With ill intent.
You can't see Valen anymore, Leonidas.
I can't see
I'm
Valen. I've
hidden.
lost him.
How do we know what the assassins look like?
I'm not sure.
Exactly. Is this even the spot? Did you guys just lead us down into some random alley?
I'm going off
Maybe
of.
we are the assassins.
I'm going off
we
of
ever think of
balance information.
I like that plan.
I'm not here to murder anyone, okay?
Where are the
Let's be-
assassins now?
Let's be blatantly
But
clear
this
about
other-
this. Keep your voices down.
It was directed to Leonidas.
Leonidas, actually everyone roll a perception check.
I'm casting guidance on myself.
Perception.
15.
Oh, come on.
Can I roll a d4, please? Oh my god,
Come on.
10.
Yeah, the people,
21. All right.
the
Hey,
two guys who don't
Damocles,
care, the
let's
ones looking
go.
at things. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Rickard and Damocles. You guys both spot a second guard emerging from this building and stands next to the first guard. This second guard, Damocles, you notice that, while things are winding down, they're not silent. While in the moment with your objective, everything else seems muted out, but there are other things happening in the city. And every time that, someone on this street or any of the many people on this street, anytime like a loud sound happens, this second guard that came out of the building just kind of like his shoulders kind of twitch at it, like he seems pretty nervous.
Is it still early afternoon?
Bang
or-
on my cauldron.
It is
Sorry, early evening?
The sun is probably set at this point,
Okay.
but it's not completely dark.
Got it. So it's just like early night, beginning of the
Yeah.
night. Okay.
Yeah. What would you say, Damocles?
Can I bang on my cauldron and see what happens?
What?
Like make a weird noise.
You still have this thing with you?
He did explicitly say that he was bringing his cauldron tonight.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you can bang on your cauldron with like your like the
I have a
butt of your
hatchet.
spear or your hatchet or something.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like it's not like not necessarily overly
Oh
loud,
my
but
God.
like just an odd noise. Because you say he's
Okay.
twitchy,
Yeah.
so like almost like simulating like dropping it
Okay.
and see. I want to watch him, see what he does.
So why don't you just physically drop it?
near them?
Cling.
Cauldron.
Oh my god.
Okay,
He's
so
really
yeah,
doing-
you use your axe in your cauldron and you make a really alarming sound.
Oh my god.
Or not a really alarming sound, but just like a very out of place sound for somewhere like this. This guard immediately like looks over at you and like starts squinting, like, are those people over there?
Huh.
And he starts walking over.
Oh my god. Damn, please, what have you done?
Well, I figured if we're trying to help, we might as well ask.
We're trying to be
What?
quiet about this. We're observers.
What are you doing here?
What? Hello
I'm
there,
out for a
sir.
stroll with my cauldron.
Why do you have a cauldron here?
Oh, I was
It's-
cooking
it's
this
the-
morning,
It's
and
the bloody night. What do you? This morning?
Wait, does he see all of
I
us?
just went out for a walk.
Yeah, yes, you're
Oh
all
my
right next
God.
to each other.
God damn it.
Good evening, sir.
Valen, you see this going down, but you have not been
And now
noticed.
you know why I'm on the rooftops. Yep, I knew this would happen.
Oh my god. Good evening, sir.
You
How's
look
it
a little
going?
jumpy, and I dropped my cauldron. Would you like me to cook you some food?
No, I've got work to do. I don't need food right now. I've already
Sure,
ate.
you look a little tense there, guy. Everything okay?
It's just been a rough day. It's fine though.
Well,
What?
pardon.
What
pardon-
are all? What you three? What are you doing?
Yes. Pardon me, but we are here just simply walking about, exploring the city a little bit.
Hey, what is it you're guarding here, sir?
We're just two guards in the Radiant Terraces. They've got guards stationed all around the city. This is one of the most secure cities on this side of Eosetis. Are you new here?
Yeah, actually, I am.
I am a little bit new here.
Okay. Well,
Sorry about
he
that.
he steps back and kind of like rubs his hand over his face. I'm sorry.
I can see you're having a rough night, bud.
My apologies.
I haven't been on night watch, and I'm not typically
the one for this, but yeah, there are plenty of guards just everywhere. Even if there's an alley, if it's big enough to have shops on, there's likely guards there. This place is Zalvaris is very it prides itself on its safety and security. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to get upset, but I still have no idea what you're doing here.
Leonidas gonna chime in.
The counselor is in danger.
The counselor's in... What? Who?
The counselor.
What kind of danger? What? Okay, there are plenty of counselors who... What in the bloody...
He'll pull out the note.
God, read this note.
Where do you know where the counselor is now?
No, I don't.
Okay. So he's not supposed to be here at all.
He comes over here sometimes, but like I said, I just started night duty. I don't know if he frequents this place in the evening. I've seen him sometimes here in the middle of the day to pick up some new robes for him and his family. His wife seems to really enjoy new clothing, but no, I don't know where he is now. No.
Is the other guard still standing there?
Yeah, he's kind of looking over now, like this conversation's taking a while. Why aren't these people beating it?
Well, very well. Excuse me for a moment.
Leonidas will walk over to the other guard.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello.
Hello there. Good evening to you. How are you today?
What? Why does your friend have a giant pot?
Right, don't worry about that. He's been cooking up a storm lately. Quite good, actually. Not while we're here.
All right. Sure.
The counselor is in danger. Down in Varric.
Yeah? Is
he? Yes, well, we happened to stumble upon a very cryptic note for his impending murder.
And he'll pull out the note and show it to him.
His impending murder. You have a note.
Read it if you like.
And how do I know that this isn't just a prank?
Correct. I also don't know if this is a prank, but I took it with some heavy heart, and, I'm one to uphold the law, and I do not wish to see anyone get murdered, especially if I know about it.
Fair enough.
Unjustly.
Well, if you think this is a prank, who's the captain of the guard that we helped out the couple weeks back? He'll vouch for us.
Yes, Gladden.
He knows we're good for our word.
Who?
Gladden.
Oh, Gladden. He's a nice guy.
Yes, we've done some work for him in the past. I could say he vouched for us.
All right. Well,
Anyway, this note very well outlines that there's potential of the counselor getting murdered here tonight. It does exclusively say tonight. So, we just happen to be stumbling by and keeping an eye on it. We didn't mean to intervene, but if it means we will, then we have to.
Where did you happen upon this note?
Right. A few hours ago, back in the morning, a half-orc woman was sprinting just across in the other street on the other side of town here. I did stop her for a moment, but she promised that she was in a hurry and she had to go, even when I pointed out that she had dropped this note. And she just kept going.
Okay. And you know this note was written and meant to be delivered today?
Haven't a clue. We just happened to stumble upon it and she didn't want to have it back.
All right, so we've got a note that we don't know who wrote it. We don't know where it came from. We don't know who it's addressed to. All we know is that it dropped today on the street. We don't know when this today is supposed to happen.
It's addressed to a Leonidas. Do you know a Leonidas?
And don't ask him his name as Rickard points to Leonidas.
Do you know of a Leonidas?
Does he kind of like Leonidas? His shoulders will kind of like slump down, and be like, as he's asking him.
Do you know of a Leonidas?
Do I know of a Leonidas?
This note is addressed to him. Signed.
I know
by capital
a Leon. I don't know if his full name is Leonidas.
Tell me more about this Leon.
He's my nephew. He's about 5 years old.
What? Okay, this can't be right. Disregard that.
Yeah, I don't think he's involved in a plot to kill.
There's no chance your nephew is involved in this. Oh, 5 years old.
I hope not. I don't even know if he. Also, this note How do you know that any of this means what you're saying? I have not an idea.
Soldier,
what
what's your
any
rank?
of this says.
God, what's your rank?
What?
What is your rank?
My rank?
Yes.
I'm a city guard.
Right. Very well.
And what is your rank, Mr. Paladin Nobleman?
You can address me as Leonidas Gladwin III.
Oh yeah, okay. You're telling me that this note that's addressed to a Leonidas fell into your lap asking for a Leonidas that's not you to kill someone, a very important someone at that, tonight, right here.
Yep, that's what it sure is looking like, sir.
And tell me why I shouldn't just pull all of you and let you have a little chat with Gladden right now.
I
Or
mean,
maybe in the morning when
If
he
you
comes
would like
back. I'm not
to,
sure if he's still there.
You could very well take us to him right now, but like I said, we are simply observers here tonight. If something were to happen to the counselor, we wish to intervene and protect him.
We were just concerned citizens. That was all.
I appreciate your concern, but you must understand what you're telling me sounds like
A bunch of
a
rubbish, I get it.
complete load of shite.
I understand.
Absolutely, 100%.
I'm very
And
well
so
confused
and
myself.
so is a small man carrying a cauldron. But here we are.
Small.
How about this? You are welcome. You are very, very welcome. Encouraged, in fact, to go back to where you were standing just a few minutes ago, and you can stand there all bloody night. I don't care. But you can watch. If you just want to watch us stand here for the rest of the night, that's fine. We may pull out a deck of cards, sit down and play a game. I don't know. You can feel free to be observers as you'd like.
Ooh, if you
I
play
am
those
not
cards,
going
let me
to
know.
take-
I'd like to join.
Will do.
Excellent. Very well. Oh, sorry, one more thing. What is actually down this tunnel right here? This is what you're guarding, right?
We're just mainly guarding this street here, this alley, the Silk Hall.
Okay. Any more you'd like to elaborate on that? Or I should say that you're justified to elaborate on?
Yeah, the Silk Hall here is a very common place for high-end silks, as it were. Tapestries, clothes, things of the sort. Typically nobles and royals come here to get their things done. Very, very good craftsmen here. We are guarding the street because it's where we were assigned to guard, and we are here at night because we're assigned to night duty.
Okay, Leonidas is gonna shake his head and just understand that this guy is just such a Juperoni Jones. He's like, yeah, I'm just here doing my job.
All right, very well. Thank you for that. We're gonna go back over there now. Like I said, if you play those cards, let me know. Just kind of give me like a wave or something.
And he's gonna walk back to the corner over here, kind of like.
All right, Leonidas. All right.
Hang out, you know.
All right, and
Thanks, gents.
thank you, mostly naked man.
Unreal. Unreal.
All right. Valen, as you are watching this go down, make me a perception check to see how much of this you hear from the distance you are.
Perceiving. Oh. 9.
You don't hear a lot, but you hear this second guard that Leonidas approached, and the crowd started kind of mingling over there, migrating and mingling over there. You didn't hear any of the words that were said, but you heard the guard and watched the guard laugh in Leonidas's face at least 3 times. and then Leonidas and co turn around and walk and go back to where they were standing. And that's kind of what you gather.
What's going on down there?
So you're looking at these guards. The cul-de-sac here that kind of marks the end of this hall, as it's called.
But
Mr. DM,
there's
just a quick note.
Yeah.
From where my position is, how far away are these guards from me?
I'd say probably 100 feet.
100?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. Just because the map says it's about 2 feet, so I think it was a little bit of a generous. Say it was 2 feet away.
2
About 100
feet.
feet. Yeah, you have two city guards here at the cul-de-sac of this alleyway. Clearly no murder is being done on the street here. But you guys are here watching for, if this is tonight, this is where this note said. Maybe you're just early. Maybe somewhere this Osprey is en route. Maybe the assassin is as well. Maybe there is no assassin. Maybe they didn't get their note. Either way, you're here and you're waiting. And that's where we will end the session tonight.
Oh, man.
Ooh, we'll end it right here.
Galvos comes flying in from the other
Right.
rooftop. Flying puncher strike.
As he headbutts the ground.
Yeah.
Taking 0 damage.
Yes. Very interesting. Good RP, good lore, good setup.
Yes.
What could this Osprey be doing?
I'm a big
Getting
fan.
killed.
Big fan of the flashback, though. I like that.
I thought, yeah, that was that
was
turned
good.
out really good.
Nice job, guys.
That was really, really good. That was better than really good.
Yeah,
that was fantastic. That was beautiful.
fantastic. That was fantastic.
Yeah, so we can flashbacks can look like that, or they can look like things that all the characters are doing something in. Whatever we want to do. But I think
Right.
that turned out way better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah,
So I think no
agree.
matter what we do, it'll be pretty good.
Okay.
Maybe a few of us play some cool characters in Visions.
Well,
Yes.
I kind of have that in plan for one of mine. One or
Mhm.
two
What?
of mine.
Yeah, I had a plan of that too, but I got told no.
Well, Mr. DM said, "Oh, this would be a
Ooh.
cool idea to have the other players play as these characters."
Nice.
When did I?
Ooh.
Which one did I deny?
It's during the next.
During the next one?
Yeah.
Well, I gave a pretty good reason, I thought.
Yeah.
You did.
Okay.
You had a very good reason.
Good reason.
Oh, no, I think it'll be fine either way.
Okay.
Well, good session. I enjoyed the RP. Thought that session was good. It felt pretty full, even though it was mostly just RP. It felt good.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good.
But I like
Good
slashing things and smiting.
It was a good.
Then I could
healthy
throw a
app.
curveball.
Actually, for next long rest, you actually have to show me how I can change my spells, because I actually don't know how to do that in D&D Beyond.
I think
Spells
you have
change
to. I think
You say
have
that,
to,
but I
Spells.
zero prepared. I can add spells. I cannot remove any from my current list of spells. Yes.
You literally what?
You
You
can't
literally
change
take
it,
a
buddy.
ball.
I can prepare a first level bless, but I can't remove anything I already have existing. I can
go
then,
to.
Yeah.
Wait, prepared spell
Yeah.
0 out of 6.
Unprepared.
Buddy does not know how to.
oh, so I can prepare
spells.
6.
Yeah,
what you're saying.
preparing is what you do.
Preparing
every
is-
day.
your- yeah.
So I didn't
'Cause
even
you already-
set
'cause
any
you already-
fucking spells. Oh my
you
god.
already know. Yeah, you already
all
know
those,
the
all those spells are your
Oh
paladins.
Jesus Christ, guys! I didn't do this yet.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
and everything that you already have
Yeah,
in
I
your
can't
book
believe that.
is your
Yeah.
paladin stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, you never did it until the last episode with Bobby, so.
Well, that was mage armor. I was preparing spells, but
No, any of it.
holy shit. Okay.
Never
well,
forget.
You can either say screw
Never
you,
forget
you
mage
don't get
armor.
any other spells right now, or you
no,
could
no,
say
no. You can prepare.
you could set your spells
You
right
can
now.
prepare 6, you just can't
You're
fucking
not
change
allowed.
them.
That's fine. Okay.
And
I literally
you
don't
know
have
the
6 spells equipped. That's what I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
prepare 6 spells.
All right. Relax.
And you can, since your subclass comes with spells pre-prepared, you
Yes.
can. I would cross-reference those and make sure you're not preparing
not
any
doubling
you already
up.
have
Double
automatically.
preparing spells you already
Exactly.
know.
I ain't fucking
Yeah.
doing that. What the hell?
All right.
Does he get
Well-
cantrips or no?
That's hilarious.
Does he get cantrips or no?
I only have 2 cantrips.
Oh, you already have them though.
Yes, and they came from one of my prereqs.
Oh, okay.
I will see you all next week, and we will continue on this
night.
mysterious mission for this mysterious Osprey
Yes.
and these mysterious group of assassins.
Yeah, maybe I'm the mysterious assassin. The way I'm hiding up on these rooftops.
Maybe you are.
I
Getting
hope I
ready
threw
to-
you a nice solid curveball tonight, Mr. DM.
Huh?
The cauldron.
Oh, the
We're gonna go-
cauldron. That was
That
was
fucking
great.
cauldron, dude. What the hell?
That was
And then
great.
the man just tells him his name. Should just arrested his ass.
Yep.
What's he gonna arrest
love
me
it.
on? Suspicion?
It's just yeah.
Yeah.
Fine,
Yeah.
take me to
Your
Gladden. He
name's
knows me.
Leonidas. You're telling him the Osprey Lord guy is being
You-
killed tonight.
By
What?
Leonidas.
Okay, I didn't say by Leonidas. I said he's gonna get murdered potentially tonight.
And you said
Well,
the
the
letter
letter-
that said he would get murdered
Is
was
addressed-
addressed to Leonidas.
Yeah.
It's cooked. It's cooked.
All right. This is also not America, where the burden of proof is not on the cops.
Yeah, this is also like the equivalent of like the 1200s.
Medieval Europe.
So
No way.
All right, man. Then let him fucking arrest me. See if I care.
He
true.
almost
You're about to get arrested. You're about to spend next episode in jail. You'll have plenty of time to prepare your spells.
He almost did arrest you. He's like, you want to go talk to Gladwin?
Yeah, Gladden. Yeah, let me hit him up, dog.
He almost got you.
Unreal.
Let him do it too.
I'm ending the stream, boys. Be right back.
All right.
Well.
Good night, stream. We'll catch you.